Going live on because I was just getting it ready. StreamYard, hearing window and audio. Okay. So sharing both. I'm just gonna add the TikTok link. Paste. Send.
While he does, he's open. He's live. So while he does that, guys, do your team targets, and don't forget to collect your team points.
And W
Yep.
tappers.
That's what I'm talking about.
I used to be the #1 fan until Maggie showed up, and now I'm #2.
Wait a second.
And now, guys, you see the the link on my screen. You can join TikTok live from the link on the screen and the link in the comments. This is for my YouTube followers, not the TikTok followers. The world does not revolve around TikTok followers.
Wow. Welcome to Knockouts Live, where he is uncensored.
Why is Bella still connecting? Bella, come back up.
Nice.
She is. It shows that she's connecting. Come back up, Bella.
Oh. Did you drop her?
Yeah, I had to because she was not connecting. Thank you. Thank you.
No, we heard you, Bella.
Karis. No, I heard her like when she was speaking, but then when I looked back on this at the screen, she's still loading. So I'm like, now I can see her, but before she was just loading, I couldn't see her.
Well, it's okay. You don't need to see me. Hearing me is bad enough.
I mean, hear you, yeah.
Wow, he's shaking his head.
I just insulted myself.
I know, but
that was a jab against me, not you.
You did. You're like all over the place.
Yeah, first I was there, now I'm here.
First I was afraid.
I was petrified.
I'm just trying to hear
his fake phone call. Hello? Good job.
Oh, look. He's a true advocate. His phone case is a Palestinian flag.
No, I did hear you on the other side. I was just checking the YouTube if it's working, the audio.
Oh, yeah,
someone was complaining about the audio earlier.
Oh.
It was me, guys. It was me. It's not. It was me.
The call out.
Well, look. So how that people, what's the topic for tonight? Simple. Does Israel recognize international law? Or only the parts international law that are convenient? Which one? If someone has a background, I can hear myself. Please mute if you're not speaking.
Boo.
No, Jadwala, because like we constantly hear international law invoked when discussing Israel's right as a state, but anything against Israel, that doesn't apply. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
No, absolutely. It's yeah, no, absolutely. They criticize it when it's against them, but when it's up to, like, you know, when it's time to discuss Hamas or what happened, then they conveniently acknowledge it. The hypocrisy with these people is that nothing applies to them. They are above the law. Exactly. We are all goyim, and the world is there for their beck and call.
Exactly. So, so when you tell them that, let's say ICJ, you know, says that Israel's continued presence in the occupied, in occupied Palestine is unlawful, all of a sudden, ICJ is corrupt. We don't recognize ICJ. But if ICJ rules anything in the favor of Israel, all of a sudden they recognize ICJ. You know, what happens when international humanitarian law prohibits an occupying power, you know what I'm saying, from transferring, and this is actually true, international law, it prohibits an occupying power from transferring part of its civilian population into occupied territories. If you guys remember when I said, because this here under international humanitarian law prohibits, which means by transferring parts of its civilian population to occupied territories, and that's according to international law, it means that you're using your civilians as human shield. So what it is not real do, they went and grabbed what international humanitarian law accused them of and prohibited them of doing, or else it's going to be considered using your population as human shield. They grabbed that statement and start accusing the H group of using women and children as human shield and justifying it by bombing 80% of Gaza. Go ahead, guys. If you guys want to add anything, Amanda. Where did Bella go? She dropped. Good night, Bella.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
night,
Amanda.
Bella.
What do you think? Shma? Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean,
Hold on, Joe S. Your jizya has expired. Your jizya. You have to renew your jizya. Go ahead, Amanda. Go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, no, I agree with what you're saying. I really truly believe that they're hypocrites and that they only believe what is sided with them. And, unfortunately, they don't follow international law and they think that they are above it. And it shows in every which way that they move, including the war crimes that they commit and in how they treat the Palestinians and how they dehumanize them. They think they can get away with everything, and unfortunately, that is what is happening. Is that they are not suffering the consequences as they should in comparison to the crimes they're committing.
Exactly. I agree. And then I don't know who it is. Yeah, if people who are pro-Israelis can request up if they want to answer those. So and that's exactly so what we want to know is, which is it? Does international law matter consistently or only when you like the outcome? So can we find out? Can we find out what is it exactly? Because the same international law that you reject is the same international law that you use when it's in your favor. So you either drop the entirety of international law, since you don't recognize it, and stop cherry picking and using it only when it's in your favor. Good hypocrite.
You're crazy.
Yeah, right. Let's see how the bid did enter. Do you see the queue, Amanda?
Yeah, let me just look to see
Who
who's
is it?
there.
If it's a pro-Israeli or Shasma, I don't know. Good
No,
morning,
it's not.
Cloud 69.
It's not a pro-Israeli.
Okay, so yeah, we want for now to request till we finish, and then after we want to find, because we want to see, is it true? Like maybe they don't recognize international law at all, because international law, it's pretty much for human beings to comply, not for animals. So I can understand that part if they don't recognize it, which is their right, as non-humans. And then we can talk about Israel's UN admission. You know what I'm saying? Israel, like when Israel became a UN member in 1949 through General Assembly Resolution 273. When they say there is no occupation, all you have to tell them, what about the General Assembly Resolution of 273, which recalls Resolution 181 and 194. Every time I ask them that question, you know what I'm saying? They'll start dancing around the question. And they will say, but Jews were always present on the land. We were there 3,000 years ago. Motherfucker, we're talking about the General Assembly. Like, I'm not talking about Moses or Jacob. I'm talking about the General Assembly. I'm like, seriously.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what are we doing here? What am I supposed to go back to Jacob and discuss the General Assembly? Like, what the fuck? Prophet Jacob. Please tell us. What do you think about the General Assembly of Resolution 273? Yes.
Panoosh.
Panoosh. Well, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong
You
with
actually did that really well.
I did, right?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Let's see. Let's see. Where are they? Where are they, guys? Let's see.
If you're
who's here.
pro-Israeli, request up.
Request
tell
Bree.
us-
What's up, Bree?
Does Israel recognize international law?
Do they? Tell us.
Do they? Tell us.
Please tell us. Do they?
Do they?
Then you'll ask him questions about something, and then he'll start saying, "Yeah, but you know, under international law, that is legal." Yeah, he just forgot that 2 minutes ago he said he doesn't recognize international.
He doesn't recognize it.
No, it's legal. Yeah. Okay. like, what are we doing here? Are we okay? Oh, Rabbi. You know who I've been seeing getting cooked left and right? That opinionated girl, Maddie.
Yes.
It's like she's just getting mobbed everywhere she goes, bro. It's really the right to exist. You remember 10-7? Yeah. She's reading off a screen and shit, and she can't. If you interrupt her, she gets pissed off because it just fucks her. You fuck up her vibe because she's like going like line by line and shit.
Hello, the big boy.
What's up? What's up, big boy? The big boy. Salam. Tourism down, dollar down, everything is down, Chris. Wallah, everything is down. Karma is a good-looking bee. Right, truth matter, wallah, on Jed. Like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
So while we wait, Knockout, did you hear that the MOU is expired today?
They're expired?
Yeah, so basically, what do you think is going to happen? Because that was supposed to be technically the peace deal.
Okay.
And it's now expired. So do you think they're going to start going back at it?
Maybe, yeah.
Iran and America?
I honestly don't think they're going to go back at it. I honestly think it was all like what happened throughout. The only people that got fucked up are the people that had nothing to do with the war. The countries are still there. You know what I'm saying? Iran is still there. U.S. is fine. Israel's fine. So what's going on? Like, what's the point of this war in the first place?
I mean, I agree with you.
It's like they get into a small argument. Nothing happens to them, and next day, fucking gas is like $8. But I ain't got nothing to do with the argument, bro. Like, I ain't do shit. As soon as they argue, fucking gas prices go up. Collective punishment type of shit.
Yeah. And, Trump is saying that he's going to own the Strait of Hormuz.
Strait of Hormuz. Then you'll see the MAGA supporters. They don't even know what the fuck the Strait of Hormuz is. One guy told her, why do you think Iran would consider only opening the Strait of Hormuz and not the Gay of Hormuz?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And she was like, well, it's the Middle East. Like, they're all homophobic and all that stuff. So, of course, they're going to go with the Strait of Hormuz first and just leave the Gay of Hormuz closed because they don't care about gay people. I'm like, is she okay? Like, what are you smoking here?
Right?
Wallah, like, what's going on? And she's like, she's so confident about what she's saying. Strait of Hormuz, I don't know what the fuck is going on here. It's like that lady holding the pig head on the stick, thinking we're gonna run away when I see it. The fuck yeah, I get a pig head on the stick. What did the pig do to you? Like, like what did he do to you? Like, why are you torturing him? Like, why? For real, bro. All right, guys, we got 25,000 likes. Let's go. So right now, we said, does Israel recognize international law? Now we're going to see. Simple question for all the pro zombies or the pro is not realies, with all due respect to the zombies. Okay. Do you accept UN General Assembly Resolution 273? Yes or no? Ya club, ya tizi, ya sharamit.
Just listing everything,
Just yeah, exactly. Just putting everything out there. Go ahead, guys. What's this tripping today? Oh, no, it was a trip. Yalla, go on.
I've seen pro-Israelis come through, but it just seems like
they have no answer. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, what are they going to come and say exactly? Like, seriously, like, what are they going to come and say?
Right?
Because no matter what they answer, it's not in their favor. You know what I'm saying?
No, I do.
Like that kid that came up yesterday thought he ate about the I think they were talking about I think it was somewhere in Congo in another country that they have some kind of occupation and it's somehow illegal because it stops, them from clashing. So that territory specific, yeah, but then you would ask him a simple question. Can you pull up an article, the same article that doesn't talk about Congo, but apply that article to Israel? It can't because Israel's an illegal entity. Like it can't.
Right.
You can't. That's why they don't have the same article talking about like article between Congo and the other country where it's illegally occupying territory, which is okay, to a certain time. Yep. Bonbon's daughter is married to a Muslim. Bonbon's daughter got married to a Muslim. Oh, he's gonna probably collapse because he's a J. He's a tiny hat.
He's
If he finds out, oh yeah, he finds out his daughter is getting it from a Muslim.
He didn't just say that.
He's like, I talked to the husband today. Lebanese girl I spoke to the husband today. Yo, what's up, Diana? Wallah, bro. Yalla, guys. Let's bring them all in.
Make sure you're sharing the live and tapping the screen. And collect your heart me's coins.
Didn't collect the heart me's yet?
I did.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the.
No.
I know you collected your audience. I mean your points.
Did everybody do their heart me and collect their coins? Now's the time. Truth Matters did. Yay. Who else?
What are we in Disney World?
Eve did. Bree did. Jojo did.
Okay.
Warda.
We're good.
Merciful did.
All did. Okay, guys, let's go. Can we check the block list? I feel like everyone's blocked. We blocked a lot of people lately. We've been blocking. Invite never. No, I don't feel like talking about him. He has nothing to fucking bring to the Khalim Tan Tahat. Fuck him.
I don't think I have access to that.
No, I think Panush does. Okay, we got two new followers on YouTube, so we're doing pretty good so far. We can roast him. Yeah, keep him I don't know. Oh, you can't see it. Panushkin. Is Panush here?
I don't know. I haven't. I saw her come in, but
She's
I
probably
haven't seen her since.
yeah, if she can check the block list.
Panush.
Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna see what's the live actually about. Yes, it's about. I think I have to make the sign a bit bigger. Yeah, does Israel recognize international law? Yes or no? And we're going to ask them another question if they accept the UN General Assembly Resolution 273.
3.
This is what we're talking about. Of course, they don't. I know that question is for the only when it's exactly Diana. Only when it's convenient. The Zios don't care or any law, even their own. Yep, that's why they're on the blacklist for unaliving women and children. This is why their prime minister is wanted. And what else? And they're on the blacklist for essaying Palestinians. One line. Yeah. Wa alaikum salam, half awake. Wa alaikum salam. So, yes, we haven't been on for a long time, so it's not bad. Oh, she might be. Okay. Yeah, I actually posted about it, about Ben Gavir, guys. Like this is not a rando online. Like seriously, this is a a sitting cabinet minister that is saying out loud. Ben Gavir, the Minister of National Security, is saying that is not real should unalive 30 to 40 Palestinians a night, even the people who pose no threat. And the Israeli media said nothing about it. And again, when the pro Israelis are going to come up, they're going to be like, oh, but he's like, no, he's nobody. No, 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 no. He is the one who shapes the Gaza policy because he is the Minister of National Security. So again, he's not a rando online. Yeah, yeah, he said it. He said it on a podcast. It is all good. You can say that. It's fine. Did you hear about that, Amanda?
I did, and the thing is that they also make it seem as though this isn't everybody. These are just radical people. But when you see it's actually Ben Gavir, like saying the things that he says and doing the things that he does, it really goes to show the way the population is shaped.
Exactly. It's a societal norm. They're like they talk about it like
Exactly.
it's all good.
And
And
it's
that's a problem.
systematic.
It is. It is. That's why I see when they come up and the first thing they talk about is like, oh, I think you should be unalived. You should be gassed. You should be this. Like, there's no
Red line.
mid solution. You're either
Yeah.
alive or unalive. Nothing in the
Yeah.
middle. No negotiation.
Exactly. Yeah,
Or
and there's no red line either where it's like there's just some places you don't go or some things you just don't say. And they will just go out and say it, and it's just like it's not necessarily shocking at this point. It's just extremely disappointing to the human race because where has the humanity gone and where have these people been? Because this is like a lot that I find ever since Palestine has awakened the world.
right.
Is you can see how disturbing these is not reals are.
Exactly. 30. I'm gonna try to pull up the clip. and just show people how is it okay? Because and you know why he said it's okay, like to unalive 30 to 40 people, even the people who don't pose a threat. Because in his words, they're not people. That's exactly what it said. They're not people.
Mm-hmm. And the dehumanization, that's just what it's all about, right? I mean, that's a part of G-side. People think that it's just about unaliving people. No, dehumanization is also a part of it, as well as ethnic cleansing. So when you're telling people that
Yeah, sorry about that. Go ahead.
it's okay. When you're telling people that they're not people and they are not humans, then and treating them as such,
Exactly.
then you are really stating what you look at them as and what you believe, and your actions are going to follow that. And
Exactly.
so they can't run away from it anymore. Like it used to be not even really talked about, and now it's like on a lot of people's tongues where everybody is just saying what Israel truly is and the help for the Palestinians,
It's like you can't defend
liberation.
it anymore. That's the thing. Like it's just like nothing to defend anymore.
Right. There's no debating some of the things
It's
like G-side, for instance, occupation. It's like it's all there. It's all in writing. It's all laid out in front of us.
and they're still they still want to debate it.
I
People are
know.
so fucking weird. And then when they get cornered, they either attack you or call you anti sesame. I don't
And
even
that's when
say
their true
anti
colors
sesame.
come in.
I feel like that's not gonna have me eat sesame for a while. Antiseptic. We use that every day. Antiseptic.
Okay.
At least we're consistent with septic. We go every day. They see us.
Right.
The sewers.
So I see Black Gold in the comments saying LOL G-side. We'd love to know your take if you're pro-Israeli.
Did he
Does
said
Israel?
LOLG side?
Yeah, that's what he thinks G-side's funny. But we'd like to know your take on does Israel believe in international law or not? I'm gonna check the queue
Yeah.
now.
Making it as big as possible. So I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see his face just to read the what do you call it? The subtitle. So y'all
I
want to
have.
listen to what?
I just want to say we have Willie in the queue. Do you know Willie?
I don't know, but we'll bring Willie up after this video. We'll bring him
Okay,
up. Yeah. I don't know
sounds
who
good.
Willie is. Okay, guys, let's go. Hold on, let me see just to make them read mainly the that's clear enough, right? I'm gonna play it now. It's gonna disappear that
Yeah.
thing here. See.
צריך לעשות סיכולים ממוקדים בעזה, כל לילה להוריד 30-40. לא רק אלה שמסכנים אותך באותו רגע. אין, יש שם אנשים שהם לא בני חיים, הם לא צריכים לחיות, הם לא אנשים, גם אני נותן להם מחמאה שאני קורא להם אנשים. ואני חושב שאנחנו צריכים להשתקם, א', בטיפול, בעזרה, בחיבוק של עם ישראל.
You guys hear that? I mean, yeah,
אני חושב
you
שצריך
read
לעשות
it at
סיכולים
least.
ממוקדים בעזה, כל לילה להוריד 30-40. לא רק אלה שמסכנים אותך באותו רגע. אין, יש שם אנשים שהם לא בני חיים, הם לא צריכים לחיות, הם לא אנשים, גם אני נותן להם מחמאה שאני קורא להם אנשים.
What's this guy still
ואני
talking?
חושב
Huh?
שאנחנו צריכים להשתקם.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Yeah. You want to bring him up?
Let me see if he's still. No, he's not in the request anymore.
Yeah, he is. Oh, he left? Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Willie.
Oh, he's on the. You got him.
What?
You. Somebody put him on the.
I did, but he's
panel.
not connecting. Request back up, Willie. If you have 4G, just stay in the comments. Only 5G network.
5G and up.
Play the one I
And
sent
there's
you
one.
and your Discord. I've seen. Oh, let's see if we can play that. The one half awake sent me on Discord. Okay, half awake. The last one. would be, is that the one with the guy with the tiny hat? Former Israeli captive asked Ben Gvir to let him execute. Okay, yeah, I'd have to react to this one, but we can play it now, and I can react to it on. I know. Okay, it's playing, so I can. Why is it like? Jesus Christ! This one's like this big. The fuck? Oh, I'm talking to myself. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see, bring it to the front. Bring it to the front. Bring it to the front. It's like slow motion today, right? Well, no, I feel like it's slow motion. Okay, we'll make it bigger here. Okay, that's good enough, I think. The fuck am I going? Half awake, back to half awake. Play.
יש לי בקשה אישית, ואני מסתכל לך באמת בתוך הלבן של העיניים, כבוד השר, תיתן לי להיות זה שתולה אותם, אני לא רוצה חבל ואני לא צריך כפתור עם הידיים שלי, אני יוציא להורג כל מחבל פה במדינת ישראל.
אני אהפוך את העולם שזה יקרה, אני מבטיח לך להשתדל ולהפוך את העולם כדי שזה יקרה, והלוואי, זה אחד החלומות הכי טובים שלי. אגב, זה תלייה, אנחנו העונש שקבענו שנבצע אותו בתלייה, והלוואי, אתה האדם הנכון במקום הנכון, כדי שנתלה ונוציא אחד להורג, הם לא מגיע להם לחיות, ואתה צודק, הנה הם סובלים, קשה להם, רע להם, אני שמח שרע להם, זה הדבר היחיד שיכול להביא גם לא תיקון שלם, אבל לעשות איזשהו תיקון ומזור לכאבים הכל כך גדולים שלך ושל כל האחרים.
These people are just like unhinged, bro. It's unbelievable. Wallah. What's up, Maggie?
Oh, nothing. What's up?
Chilling. Did you hear about Ben Gvir when he said on a podcast that Israel should unalive 30 to 40 Palestinians a night?
Yep.
Even the people who don't pose any threat, because in his words, they're not people.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fucking disgusting.
He's disgusting.
He is. And we were discussing today, I mean, I guess we just started not too long ago. So our topic is, does Israel recognize international law?
Well, fuck no, they don't.
Yeah, exactly. So they don't, because sometimes you hear them say, because international law invoked only, like, they'll recognize international law when it's talking about Israel's right as a state, but anything that's not in Israel's favor, all of a sudden, oh no, we don't recognize international law.
Right.
Yeah. And that's the problem.
They don't recognize the court, right? So they can never be. Neither does the United States.
Exactly. Yeah. You mean like the ICJ, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Because it says, like, let's say when ICJ says Israel continue presence in the occupied Palestinian territories is unlawful, they'll tell you we don't recognize that. And then, or when international humanitarian law prohibits an occupying power, the term the international humanitarian law, when they prohibited the Israelis from transferring their civilians or their population to an occupied territory, because under their law that's considered using them as human shield. They took that statement and applied it on Hamas. Are doing that all the time, but it was the international humanitarian law that accused Israel of using its population as a human shield because they know they are in illegally occupied territories.
Yeah, and I think they started when ITF started using that practice previously, like way before this current thing. That was never said about Palestine or any, at all until they started doing that practice. Then as soon as they started doing it, they accused them of doing it.
Right, exactly. So what they be doing is pretty much projecting. That's it. That's all. 0 to 100. How you doing, brother?
Hello guys, how you doing?
Good, good. Did you want to add anything, brother, about
I
Israel
just
recognizing international law?
I just came in. I was on before, but you were getting the likes up. So I went around and I just got back now. I'll listen in, and I think you just said, Doc, that that is illegal existence of the state of Israel. Is what you said?
Illegal occupation.
Occupation.
I was talking about illegal occupation. That's according to ICJ when they ruled that Israel is illegally occupying East Jerusalem, West Bank, and Gaza. So yeah, that is considered an illegal occupation.
Doc, when the international community had gotten together to, obviously there was deliberation, right?
Can you repeat that question again, please?
When the international community got together,
okay,
there was deliberation as to the establishment of Israel, right? It wasn't just let's go in and let's start a state. There must have been
the recognition. The recognition was a year after Israel illegally declared its independence. Good night, Amanda. Illegally declared its independence in 1948, and they weren't recognized till 1949, which was conditional. Which means if we talk about if Israel is legal or illegal, Israel's illegal on 48 borders and 67 borders on both. They're illegal because 48 recognition was conditional and they haven't honored any of the conditions.
Till this day.
Till this day, yes. Till this day.
So when these people decided to do this, it mustn't have been the whole international community.
The whole, what do you mean the whole international community?
So I'm just trying to understand how a whole bunch of people go to that area, set up borders from their own accord, and nobody stops them. And then they declare it a state. And then some people recognize, some people don't. How did that happen without the international community stopping it, is my question.
International communities can't stop it. Like international communities can fine you, or pass resolutions against you, but most they can't really enforce. So just like when we say ICJ ruled that like Israel's illegally occupying Palestine or territory like East Jerusalem, West Bank, and Gaza. Yeah, they could rule that, which but they can't really enforce or force Israel to do anything or force Israel to withdraw or leave. They don't have that kind of power.
Well, what they did, right, was attack. They attacked Britain, right, over and over again, and they finally just gave up.
The Brits gave up. Yeah, the Brits gave up.
Because they got tired of being attacked, and then I guess the United States could have done something, but they didn't.
Who attacked Britain, Doc? Israel?
The Israelis, when remember the British mandate of Palestine, it was under the Brits. So when the deal was that the Brits would come, I mean the Zionists or Jews would come, about 80,000 were allowed to enter Palestine legally. But then they start causing problems and start coming in illegally and attacking the Brits on the Palestinian land. You know, if you guys heard of the King David Hotel and all these little, tea attacks, they were actually labeled as terrorists. And the English intelligence and CIA archives show that they were labeled as terrorists as well.
Yeah, because the war is sleeping, bro. Nobody is
Can you
talking
speak
to
up,
that.
Dark? I'm sorry, brother. I can't hear you.
Yeah, bro.
Can you speak
If
up? You're
if
kind
the
of muffled.
people, if people of Arabs wake up and go attack Israel, is good because they are sleeping. You know, they are all sleeping. The war is sleeping.
Like, where are you from? Where are you from? Is it me, guys, or is it
I'm from
his
Morocco,
mic?
bro. I'm from Morocco.
No, so we can't hear you, Doug. You need to
You're
speak up.
muffled. You're muffled. I think you're covering your mic. Like, try to.
Yeah, bro. Like if we talk in this,
Fix your mic, brother. Sorry, I had to drop you. Fix your mic. But Maggie, did you want to add anything? I'm trying to bring them in to answer the question, but none of them would come up and answer the question. Go ahead, Maggie.
No, I was just going to say all the attacks they did. They attacked the British immigration offices.
Mm-hmm.
Then they did attacks against the police and intelligence. They assassinated the British is it prime minister? No. In Egypt. Who was that person?
Oh, are you talking about was it Anwar Sadat or Jamal Abdel Nasser? I think he was the president of Egypt.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the president of Egypt at the time. I do believe, I think it was either, I think it was Anwar Sadat that they
It says
unalived.
British minister resident.
Oh, minister. Okay, hold on. Let me look that up to see the name exactly.
Yeah, it was a British. And then the train, they attacked the train station.
And in Egypt, right?
Yep. And
Yeah,
the intelligence offices in Jerusalem. That they destroyed 14 British aircraft, bridges, then the hotel, British embassy in Rome, British Officers Club. They kidnapped two sergeants from two British sergeants.
Right.
And then another, I think police stations.
First
too.
Baron Maine. That's his name.
And then the Britons like, screw you, we're done. And they just threw their hands up and gave up.
Yeah, that's why at the end the Brits said we can't handle this. They did the Peel Commission first because there was a lot of riots going on between the Arabs or the Palestinians and the Jews. But in reality, it was the Zionists who were initiating all the problems because you're forcing yourself into a land that doesn't belong to you. And you're throwing a tantrum, to people who allowed you in, which were the Brits. The Brits got so sick and tired of this that they had to hand it to the United Nations.
Okay, so Doc, do Palestinians and Israelis share the same DNA?
No, they don't.
Do you have verifiable sources?
Do I have
Can you check,
verifiable
Doc?
sources? Like the Israelis are from, mostly they're not from the Levant.
Can you check? Do we? I'm just asking. Do we know, or we don't know?
No, it's there's studies. If you look at, I think it's called PubMed, I believe. PubMed and other DNA researchers or whatnot. Yeah, they say the Israelis don't have, the Palestinian DNA. No, even the Mizrahi Jews, who are the people from the region, like from the Middle East or North Africa, they slightly have DNA from the Levant, but the ones from Eastern Europe, no, they don't. That's why they're called. That's why they're called Ashkenazi Jews, because they're European Jews, which means they have no DNA to the Levant.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the ones from anywhere else except the Levant. I'm just trying to.
You'll find a small percentage that are from because there were because until 1881 you only had 1.2% of Jews living on the land before the first Aliyah from Europe.
Right.
So yeah, you'll find Jews, because you need to understand that it's a religion. It's not a DNA. So you'll find people. That's why they called people in that region Arab Jews, because they spoke
Doc,
Arabic. They
you're
were
talking about
Arabs. What?
do you need to separate now?
No. They
I
called them
asked,
in the region. They called the people who practiced, the Arabs who practiced Judaism. They called them Arab Jews, meaning that they're Arabs practicing the religion of Judaism.
right,
Yeah.
right. So there's three things here that we're talking about. There's three things here. One, the population of the Levant and the shared DNA, despite the religious differences and despite the third issue of Zionism, of the establishment of the State of Israel. So my original question was, the Palestinian people and the Israeli people, what percentage of DNA do they share? And then we went into religion. That comes obviously through the Abrahamic religions, that comes later. And then obviously the latest issue is the establishment of the Zionist state. I want to know if there are Palestinian people who have the same DNA and heritage as Israeli people, and what percentage that is.
I don't know the exact percentage, but what I know is, according to studies, just like I said, I think PubMed and other DNA studies show that Israelis and Palestinians are completely two different people. They're not related in any way. The Palestinians are Palestinians from the region, from Palestine.
Right.
Now, there are maybe a small, slight percentage in Israel, the people who were living there prior to the first Aliyah. Yeah, they're going to share DNA with the Palestinians. Again, Palestine is a geographical region, but the people from
Right.
that region are considered Levantine DNA. That traces them back. They could be traced back to the Phoenicians, Canaanites, but that's where their DNA is. You'll slightly find that in the Israelis. Most of the Israelis' DNA, they'll tell you, oh, well, I'm half European or half Sephardic from Spain. That's why they call them Ashkenazi, Mizrahi, Sephardic, Yemenite.
But لحظة so أنا كمان فلسطيني.
Okay.
أهلي when I do the research, it shows that أهلي كانوا في مصر في
Can you speak in English, please, so people can understand?
Yeah, so when I did my research, I'm originally from Palestine, but when I did research into my DNA, my lineage traces to Egypt, Palestine, Jordan, Israel, and Syria. It is on the internet. Right?
Okay.
And you just mentioned that it's the Levantine people that were living there.
Right. But what I'm trying to say right now, you just mentioned the territories. That's exactly what I said. Now, what you just mentioned, whether you're from Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, or Palestine, that is considered a Levantine DNA. That's where you're from. So regardless of whether you're from Lebanon or from Masr is considered Shusma on the other side, but it's very close to the region. So you can still, there's a lot of people who are mixed with Egyptians because it's right on the border. Like me, I'm says 79% like Levantine from that area, and it also marks Syria, Lebanon, and that. But that's the area of the Levantine. So so and it shows that I'm 21% Anatolian Turkish. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So it shows. But what I'm trying to say is the people who migrated from Eastern Europe do not share the Levantine DNA.
About them. That's religious. They were the people that converted.
No, I'm not talking
Judaism.
about religious. I'm saying the people who came from Eastern Europe do not share the same DNA as the Palestinians who were on that land.
The reason they came from Eastern Europe is because they converted to Judaism. And
they're Khazarians. They're Khazarians in reality. The converts, they're Jewish converts from Khazaria. I believe. Some people say it's a bet, but I believe it's true because they have nothing to do with the Israelites and Hebrews of the Bible.
Exactly. So in Islam, host people from Indonesia who became Muslim or Eastern China who are Muslim can go and live in Muslim, in Turkey, for example, and they feel like as they are Muslim, right? And they can identify with the religion, but it doesn't mean that they are from that region. So
Right.
the people from Eastern Europe, I'm not talking about them at all. I'm talking about specifically the people of Palestine that were in that land before occupation by the
Oh, I
Israeli
mean, they could
state.
be Christian, Muslim, or Jew. It doesn't really matter. They're all
But I'm
they're
not talking about religion. I'm talking about DNA and ancestry, DNA, shared similarities of DNA.
Oh, most of them is going to be the Kanani, the DNA, like that traces them back to the Kanani DNA, and the Philistines. So because that region itself, because who was present on that region, like the Greek civilization, the Israelites, of course, and the Philistines were right before the Israelites. So you had a lot of civilizations there. So you won't be surprised if you find someone in Palestine with, like, let's say, a Greek DNA or a Turkish DNA, because you had all these different civilizations there and Israelites. They say the Hebrews, the Palestinians, are closer to the Hebrews and Israelites than any Israeli that is living in Israel. But that doesn't change the fact that you will find a small group in Israel that, yeah, they do have connections to the land. No one's denying that. That there are the people of the land. Like, they actually, maybe if you look at them, they probably almost look like us. Same thing.
Thank you. Exactly. Thank you. And that's my point. Thank you for arriving at that point. So now you can quickly see that this is a religious war, right? Because if we are from the same land, we have just chosen different beliefs, right? If we put the beliefs aside, our DNA is the same. It means that we wouldn't fight each other. The only reason we have differences because of our faith, right? So it's a religious war, isn't it? It's not a. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I do understand, but I just wanted to see if Maggie or Panush agrees if it's a religious war or not. Hi, Madman's here too.
السلام عليكم خيي
Alaikum
كيفك؟
assalam. What's up, Madman? What's going on, Habib?
Not much. Well, just close like an hour ago, I believe, and yeah, I ate a sandwich and stuff.
Oh, okay. No, you're good. No, I think Zero was saying, we were talking about, he thinks it's a religious war. And do you really believe it's a religious war, or if it's a war of power and control or something?
Actually, it's multi-layered war. So if you look on the surface, it's colonization against liberation, and it's attack from Judaism on Islam by coming to the region. And it also has to do with colonization of the West, which is shaped on the Israeli state. So it's multiple level. It's not only religious, nor it's only economic, nor it's only colonization. Like, everything is mixed together. So we are fighting back on multiple levels behind it. But the creation of the Zion state is based on religion, which is basically the homeland of the Jews, because it was promised by God. But afterward, it became a colonial thing to support it, just to keep the Arabs separated from each other.
Precisely, Madman. Thank you. So my question now is, Doc, when H group declares resistance against the state of Israel, the dot points they are addressing, is it colonial invasion and imperialism, or is it we hate this faith because it's wrong? That's the distinction I wanted to make.
Okay, can I answer him?
Yeah, go ahead. You can answer.
Okay, so the H group is fighting on religion behalf, not because they dislike the religion. It's because this religion doesn't have the right to establish a kingdom in this land or colonize this land, because you guys were scattered, because you tried to unalive prophets and some other things. So the H group is fighting on this behalf. The PLO in the past, they were secular, so they were not fighting from an Islamic point of view. They were fighting from a liberation point of view. So each group is fighting on its own ideology against the blue state. All of us are fighting the blue state, but each one is for a different reason.
Brilliant, fantastic. What do you think has more grounds in terms of diplomacy and government and international law when you fight and resist the occupation of the land?
I'm gonna
PLO
leave the
or H
okay.
group?
I'm gonna leave the international law thing to Dr. Knockout. He's more informed on that one, more than me.
What was your question again?
So Madman explained that there's two different resistance groups against.
Oh, I heard. Yeah, I heard that part. He said the movement of where like Hamas takes it from a religious point of view. You know, that's how they resist. You know, and the PLO, he mentioned that they were more of, let's say, secular, which means that they were more focused on liberating Palestine, regardless. They don't really care about religious point of view, so they just want to liberate. So it doesn't matter. That's why it was easier for the PLO, I guess, to collaborate with the Israelis or whatnot, because they were more secular. You know, I think
precisely.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah, but but Hamas is like from a religious point of view, just like Madman said, or perspective.
So, what do you think has more leverage or weight in terms of getting further in the
Well, I think
diplomatic talks?
Yeah, I think when it comes to Palestine, it's going to be extremely hard to liberate Palestine because Palestine is divided within. When you have so many factions, you know, that all claim that they want to liberate Palestine, but at the same time, those factions are not agreeing with each other. So you have a problem here, is you have division within the region. So you really have to think about uniting before even discussing liberation. Because how are you going to liberate a country if you are divided within? Because once you unite within, it's going to be easier for other countries to come and help you. But you can't really blame other countries when you are failing to unite within. You know what I'm saying? Because every country is going to be like, no, it's my people first. Like, I'm not going to throw my people under the bus, or not going to throw this country. And that's a reality. That is the reality that people try to avoid talking about. You know, this is what's going on. If so, you know, they'll tell you, oh, why did Egypt do anything? Why didn't let's say any Arab country or Muslim country do anything? Because they're gonna be simple. They're gonna be like, listen, we don't want to. We can't clash with Israel and the United States because they'll destroy our countries, and then, you know, mess up their economy, their people. They'll drag their country to a war. So, so yeah, I think if I answered your question, I think I monologued for a bit.
No, that's fine. So,
I'm just going to comment real quick. We have, I believe, the West prefers the secular movements, and yeah, they like cheered for it in the 70s, 80s, 90s. But all the secular movements for the liberation have failed. So people have went back to the religious type of resistance because it's more hardcore and it's more hard to back off on it. And the more the Israeli state go to right-wing religious groups, the more the religious groups in the region increases to fight the Israeli.
What do you think personally? Who would you, which route would you take personally? I'm asking you personally.
Personally, definitely 100% religious.
Okay. Doc?
No, I mean, I'd want to first of all, just people, because you mentioned the PLO, or no, I'm more of liberating the country, but not on like any terms of or any charter that any of the Palestinian factions have, whether it comes to Jabha Sha'biya, Fatah, or Hamas. I don't really care who they are. My term would be that all Palestinians, when they all become one, because every Palestinian has a right to resist. I don't care if you're Hamas or non-Hamas or whatever, you have the right to resist. But you'd only support that kind of resistance, in my eyes, is when they all become one. I don't want to say I support this group that is going to help me stay divided with the other group. So as long as you say you support armed resistance, just armed resistance, as a people in whole to resist, and that applies to Palestine and Lebanon, because when I take a side or a group, I am promoting and pushing for more division. So in my eyes, when people say, "Do you support Hamas or PLO?" I'm like, no, I don't support none of them. I support all of them resisting. You know, this is how, like, I support all Palestinians resisting, but I don't support any group. I feel like if you live in Palestine, you uh, must resist to protect your honor and your land. I don't give a fuck if you're Hamas or not Hamas. I don't care if you're an atheist or you know, it doesn't really matter. That's your land. You protect your land. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right. But what I'm asking specifically, Doc, is what is the most effective form of resistance? Why not diplomatic resistance, such as the route the PLO has taken? And I wanted to ask Madman why that failed so many times.
First of all, because they had a mixture of different religion and factions, it was easier to separate them and to turn them onto one another. But when you have a base Islamic, which all the groups approve on, even if their theology is different between like the H group in Lebanon and the H group in Gaza, they will have the core idea of fighting the enemy. So it will be hard to turn them on each other. Like, for example, in Gaza, you have more than 14 groups that are fighting the Israelis, but yet they are not fighting each other. So we can see that the Islamic resistance is more efficient than the secular resistance.
I I disagree. I think the reason the Islamic and the religious resistance has been more successful is because it's had a lot of support from certain agendas. I think I think, Doc, that back to my question in terms of diplomatic resistance.
It's going to be impossible to resist diplomatically, because you need to understand that that it's ongoing aggression. So it's almost impossible to try to be diplomatic with an entity that is based on aggression, based on occupational force that terrifies. That's what an occupational force is. It's trained to terrify the civilians of the territory they're occupying. So how could you have diplomacy with people who don't even think that you are people?
Right. Right. So okay. So okay. I think and believe that if there was a leader from any of the factions that was to write a manifesto or for the establishment of the state of Palestine on secular terms from a diplomatic perspective and gave that a push, I think the international community would see that and would support that, as long as there's no armed resistance, completely diplomatic. And you're right, Doc. If you're saying they're continually trying to obliterate your voice, it doesn't matter. Your voice needs to stay steady, needs to stay strong, and it needs to not fight back evil with evil. Eventually, the international community would see that and it would gain support.
Let's be critical thinkers here. The PLO that have turned.
You guys are all sharmutot. God bless Israel. God bless.
Okay. So the people that were PLO and they turned into PA afterwards, they have dropped the arms and they went into diplomacy, fighting the way like you are like advocating for. And we can see how much settlements have increased after the Oslo agreement that Yasser Arafat have signed with the Israelis. So actually it failed miserably, and hundreds of people are getting unalived each year, if not thousands, in the West Bank. So we tried the diplomacy with the Blue State, and these people understand only one language. It's the language of force, because they see you as subhuman. So the only way for you to prove yourself is to carry arms and go and face them.
Go ahead, Zero, if you want to respond. But to add to what Madman said, like imagine Zero, just like what was it, like last week or 10 days ago? Airstrike wiped out 4 families in Gaza. That was just last week. 4 families. Not talking about 4 people, 4 families. I'm not sure about the number 100%. But imagine going to the surviving family member of those families and saying, you know, it's time that you guys start negotiating in a diplomatic way. The guy's going to look at you as like, Bro, you do know that I'm the one occupied, right? You do know that I'm the one getting fucked up over here. So what kind of diplomacy are you asking me for? Israel has the upper hand. So even if the Palestinians agreed, to be diplomatic, it's going to be kind of hard for Israel to agree because they do have the upper hand. Like it's kind of funny to try to be diplomatic with people you're oppressing. Like how are you asking people that are oppressed to be diplomatic, and the people that are asking them to be diplomatic are people who are oppressing them and segregating them and treating them like subhumans? Like how it just doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, I'll give you an example, just a quick example, Doc.
Go ahead.
I think even though Syria is a different topic, it's still Syria will try to build now without being an opposing force to Israel. Julani, I think, has said we have no interest in going back forth with Israel. We want to build our nation, and we want to continue focusing on ourselves. I think from memory. But it is a different case.
But there's two, yeah, exactly. Just like you said, those are two different cases. Like, let's try to stick with the Palestine. And just like you said, Syria is a completely different case. It's not completely occupied. There's certain territories that Israel is occupying or disputed according to international law. So yeah, that's why they can do their thing. But for Palestinians, they're not like even Lebanon, the problems they're having with Israel is not as bad as Palestine, because at the end of the day, Lebanon is not occupied. There's certain territories that the Israelis are occupying. So it's unlike the Palestinians where they're fully occupied, and pretty much sieged, and their movement is controlled and everything is controlled. So it's almost like they have nowhere to go. What's up, Bugsy?
What's going on, Doc? It's been a while, man. How are you?
Good.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. It was merciful before you, Bugsy. It was merciful before you, Bugsy. Go ahead, merciful.
First of all, Zero, I just want to explain to you that you can't resist with diplomacy, okay? Because it's a violent revolution. That's the first thing. Second, people are killing my family. How the hell are you wanting to go and sit with them at the table and shake their hand?
No, it's okay. He can say killing. I put 18 and up on the studio. I put 18 and up. Yeah, okay. But not yeah, but as long as we don't go crazy. Mickey, you're not connecting, bro. Request back up, Mickey. You're not connecting. Go ahead, merciful. I'm sorry.
So how the hell you will tell me to sit down on the table and negotiate about my land? People are occupying my land. And then at the same time, middle of the negotiation, they are killing my family and unaliving all the neighborhood. That's not gonna work. You can't meet violence with diplomacy, eye on eye. Violent needs violent, and that region, especially Palestine, need violence to liberate it. Okay. It's not gonna.
احنا كنا 18 and up, بس يعني شوي على violence.
It needs resistance to follow TikTok guidelines.
Can I say something? I saw.
Hold on, Bugsy. I did not land my plane. I need to land my drone.
Mickey, let him land his plane. Then I'll give it to you, Mickey.
Let me land my drone. Let me land my drone.
Yeah, but Mickey, just let him finish. Hold on, man. Hold on. Yeah, just let him finish, and then I'll allow you to speak, Mickey. Nobody will interrupt you. I'll allow you to speak. Just allow him to finish, please. Go ahead, Merciful.
Yeah, so like I said, Mr. Zero, you said you're Palestinian. My advice to you, stay away from diplomacy. Do not shake your hand with who occupy your land and unaliving your family and your friends and all that stuff. So that's my intake about it. And resistance is not gonna stop until the last drop, until even if no one left.
Okay.
And this is the price we will pay for liberation, so be it.
All right. Really? It's okay.
One second. You said that you rather to lose all your life just...
Yes, everyone, even if no non-Palestinian left in land, and that's the price for that.
Okay, guys, Bugsy, I think, hold on, Bugsy. I think you were going to respond to Merciful. You can respond to him real quick, and then people who want to speak, raise your hand, like Maggie, she raised her hand in the comments. So go ahead, Bugsy, without being interrupted, please, and try to be
No,
as.
I won't.
Go ahead, and then we give it
I
to
want to-
Maggie.
I want
And
to- I
please
want to
don't
ask him a
interrupt.
question.
Nobody, not you or anybody, please.
First,
so we can have a
first
smooth,
of all, I want to ask him a question. That's really fucked up when he say that no matter if there is no one going to stay on the ground from the Palestinian side, as long as there are resistance. Now, this guy probably doesn't live in this area. He live in United States, whatever, right? How come you want to sacrifice your own brothers in Palestine for what? For what? For you to live in United States?
For
That's what you
dignity,
want.
for
You
to
want
live in freedom.
no,
Stay away
no,
from
you
you.
talking
To
about
kick you out
no,
from my
no,
land.
no, no, no.
That's why.
One second. It's a different thing. We can argue about it. But you just said that you prefer that no one remains alive as long as there's going to be a resistance. Now, you saying that living in United States, right? So you don't care about your Palestinian brother.
No,
because
I did not say
look
that.
what
You twisted my
you
word.
just said it. You
Twisted
just
my
said
word.
it. You just said it.
I
Why you
said if
interrupt
this
me,
is
man?
the price
Yeah,
for liberation, so be
He
it.
was talking
If
about
even
price
no
for
one
liberation.
left.
It's very easy for you to saying that when you are not fighting,
Okay,
when you are
Bugsy,
not suffering.
Mickey, land your plane, Mickey. Land your plane.
So again, he
So I can move to
talk
Maggie
about
after. Land your plane, please. Go ahead.
Listen, there were so many things that I want to say. First of all, about settlements. Settlements, we actually only building settlements in area C, not in area B or in area A.
Okay.
That is in sovereignty of the PLO.
That is,
Now,
second thing. That is still illegal, right?
Again, forget about illegal and what.
I mean, you're saying
about
area C or area A.
Area C.
Area C is still illegal.
According to Oslo agreements.
Oslo finished back in 2001
exactly,
and they're supposed to withdraw.
They were supposed to end those. Area C's were supposed to end by that time, a certain amount of time. You guys did not comply.
There were there were an agreement, but the Palestinians didn't hold up their end of their bargain.
Okay, can you land your plane? It's Maggie's turn.
Okay, Bugsy.
No, why interrupt me?
The whole bargain was not completed because it was. I mean, it was not agreed on because it was never finalized anyway. But let Maggie speak. We don't want a monologue. We're going to allow everyone to speak. Just go shway, point by point. Go ahead, Maggie. But you're loading on my screen, Bugsy. Can you drop and come back? You're loading. I can't see your profile picture. Go ahead, Maggie.
Yeah, I hate when they do that, like twisting it. That don't you want to see your civilians or whatever he said there? Don't you want to see them not being unalived anymore? Like, why don't you do something? While they're the ones unaliving them.
Exactly, the audacity.
It fucking crazy.
It does.
Yeah, and they did try other ways, right? For like a century before that, right? They had protests, and they had like
2018, I think the peaceful protest was it merciful?
Nothing, man. They didn't try nothing.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did. I mean, it's all.
Protest was 2018, 2015, 2013, 2021, 2019. So every couple of years there is a protest about what we meet. Bullets. That's what we mean.
What happened? I am telling you, there were 9 times that the Palestinians been offered peace agreement. 9 times.
No, but the 9 times. Okay, you want to know why? You want to know why, Mickey? Hold on. You want to know why, Mickey? That you say that you see, this is if you guys are not speaking, mute. And this is something, guys, I want you to listen to. When they say we offered, they forget to mention. That all the offers that you are mentioning, it wasn't you offering, because you need to remember, upon recognition of Israel in 1949, it was conditional, where they mentioned or recalled Resolution 181 and 194. Now, 181 is to partition a state for the Palestinians. 194 is the right of return. Now, if you don't comply or honor, you can't honor one and leave the other. It's got to be both. So in this case, when
who started war in May 15th?
Hold on, man. You went now. Who started the war? Okay, I'll tell you who started the war.
May 15th
after you declared your independence, right?
But
I got you. I'm gonna get there. So when he talks about the Camp David Accord or the Oslo or the other offers, it was them being pushed by international committees. That's why you're still not fully recognized as a state, because it was conditional. Now, put all that to the side, and you said May 15, 1948, you guys were attacked by Arab countries, correct?
Yeah, this is exactly.
Okay. 100%. Again, and I said this before, guys, you were attacked by Arab countries because after you proposed the partition plan, the Arabs rejected the partition plan and you invaded Palestine, forcibly expelled the Palestinians. Hold on, I didn't interrupt you. So I didn't interrupt you, please. So under international law, it's a declaration of war when you attack Palestine after proposing a partition plan to the Arab League nation, because the Arab League nation had Palestine registered as an unsovereign nation. So when you attack Palestine, you attack the Arab League nations. That's why May 15, when you declared, that's why you keep interrupting me. I don't know why. That's why in May 15, when they attacked you after you illegally declared your independence, which was a joke of the century because you guys came in as refugees. So that's why they attacked you. They didn't attack you because you were the only Jewish state, because you were the only entity that doesn't belong in that state, Palestine.
We were here. Why we reject this idea that we were here? And let me tell you, okay, you said that in May 15 we were being attacked by 5 Arab countries.
You say that, yeah. That's according to history.
Okay, this land belonged to who? Belonged to who?
It doesn't matter. It belongs to the Palestinians.
Under which rule?
It doesn't matter which rule, bro. What matters is the 20th century. The 20th century.
It doesn't matter.
No, hold on. What matters is
this land was occupied.
Bro, can you please hold on? What matters is in the 20th century, when you have a law that tells you there's no annexation, there's no conquest, no conquer, and you want to go back to like the Romans or whatnot, it's ridiculous. Like, I mean, like nobody really believes that you were there 3,000 years ago. Like nobody believes that Bibi Netanyahu might look like Prophet Jacob. Like seriously, bro, what the fuck is going on here?
Brother.
What's up?
Brother, the owners are still there. The owners of the land are still there right now.
Who? Oh, the Palestinians, I mean.
No, listen now. Now, do you know dark-skinned Palestinians?
Of course there's dark-skinned Palestinians.
Okay, now, dark-skinned Palestinians related to mixed Palestinians?
Yeah, of course. When you go to, like, we call it down south Palestine. Like,
now, these are the Bedouins. Dark-skinned Palestinians are related to African people.
Yeah, we know that, of course. Yeah. Of course they are.
Now, these are the owners of the Middle East.
No, we have black nationalists.
No, brother. Why are you laughing, madman? Why are you laughing? Now, listen to this.
I'm laughing because you're claiming that the Middle East goes back to Africa.
No, listen to it. Okay, show me one original Middle Eastern person. Who's original to the Middle East?
I'm gonna open the cam.
The host, me, madman.
I'm here.
No, brother. You don't know. Okay, yeah. Okay, you. Okay, listen. Define the word. Give me 4 definitions of the word original. If you're original.
All right.
You are believer.
I don't know if you're making fun or you're actually talking.
Listen to this.
I'm listening.
Now, believers, you are a believer. Do you understand? Now, we're all stupid in things we don't know. Believers are stupid in things they don't know. That's why they know nothing. If you know, you don't need to be a believer. Do you understand this?
I'm not talking about belief and religion right now. Like, let's talk historical facts.
1 minute. Listen, this is plain and simple. Now, if you claim to be original, now give me 4 definitions of the word original, if you know what it means.
Original are the first people who inhabited this land, and they created civilization on it and kingdoms, and it's documented in history.
Brother, what country are you from in the Middle East?
I'm from Lebanon, which was called back then
Phoenicia. Lebanese. Now listen to this. Now, listen. Do all Lebanese look the same?
No, we do not look the same because the region.
Okay. Listen to this. Listen to this. Now,
Listen
any Brazilian can be Lebanese.
Sorry.
Any European. Listen to this. 1 minute. Any Brazilian can be Lebanese. Any Latino can be Lebanese. any mixed white and black can be Lebanese.
No,
Who's Lebanese?
What's your point? Get to your
Who's
point.
Lebanese?
Just a second,
Lebanese
brother,
identity does not exist. Lebanese people don't exist.
Sorry, guys. Sorry to interrupt,
Listen.
Doc. I just need to tend to something. I'll be back. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Man.
Listen,
Thank you for coming.
now,
Go ahead.
Lebanese people they have no race. Anybody can be Lebanese. Indians can be Lebanese. Pakistanis can be Lebanese.
No.
Yeah.
Bro, the amount of nonsense you're saying is,
yeah,
is
exactly.
like
We're just not
outrageous.
making sense, to be honest. I'm trying to
Bro,
listen to you.
What
I am listening. I didn't interrupt you
race
because I'm
of
trying to
their own.
listen to you, bro. I'm
Lebanese
trying to
are
understand
mixed
what you're
people.
saying.
Lebanese are European people.
No, they are
Lebanese
not.
are European
No, they're
people.
Phoenician.
Middle Eastern people are Europeans mixed with Asians, mixed with African people.
No, that's
Listen,
misconception.
these are
No.
new people. These are mixed peoples.
Yeah, but
These
our,
are
No,
mixed
they are
people.
not.
Mixed
our
peoples.
DNA, our DNA
Mixed peoples have no
is-
DNA of their own. They assimilate.
Okay.
Mixed
so,
people
can
have
you
nothing
hold
of their
on a second,
own.
please? Can you hold on for a second?
Okay,
So,
go
so
on.
when I do my DNA and it says 79% Levantine and 21% Anatolian Turkish, does that mean my DNA, the 79% Levantine DNA, does not exist?
Okay, brother. Now it's not yours. Now
It's
now,
the
listen,
neighbors. The
now-
neighbors. I forgot to.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'll give
Yeah.
you a good example.
Okay.
I'll give you a good example.
Yeah.
Now, do you know anybody mixed? Now, a black African mixed with European. You know,
Yes.
now
Yeah,
when
of
they do
course
the
there is.
DNA now, that DNA is not theirs. One belongs to the European, the next one
Hold
belongs
on.
to the
You're
African.
saying the DNA would change? Hold on a
Now
minute.
the
You're
child
saying
is
change?
here by accident. Do you understand?
Okay, I will tell you
Mixed people
something.
have
I'll tell you
nothing. Listen
information.
to this.
No. You listen. You
Yeah,
monologue.
go on. Yeah, go on. Yeah.
DNA, first of all, don't finish if or didn't end. And if the DNA change or end, that's mean you can trace your
It doesn't
origin.
change.
That's mean it will be no
Brother.
African, it will be no Levantine, it will be no European. So what you're
No,
saying is wrong.
brother. Why
DNA
you
will
claiming
never
to be
change.
Turkish and Arab? Why you claiming to be Turkish and Arab? Now,
That's
what's
the mix,
Levantine
bro.
DNA?
That's the mix.
What's Levantine DNA?
And I'm
What's
not Arab,
Levantine
by the
DNA?
way.
The map, you will know.
Levantine are not Arabs. The Arabs are considered,
Okay.
even though they were Arabs.
What's Levantine DNA?
I just hold on. The Arabs, like even though the Levantines and the people in the Middle East that were Arab, I still call themselves Arabs, but most of them, like some do have Arab DNA, like from the Arab Peninsula, that area, but most of them are not from the Arab Peninsula. We don't even have the same
Arabs
culture.
have no DNA of their own. Arabs have nothing of their
Arabs,
own.
no, they do. Actually, I found out there's from
Listen,
Jupiter.
brother, we
Jupiter,
have dark-skinned Arabs.
next to Neptune.
Listen, we have dark-skinned Arabs and mixed Arabs. Who's Arab?
Bro, dark-skinned Arabs are mixed Arabs. The Arabs.
No.
Just a
Listen
second,
to me.
brother,
Listen to
just a
me.
second.
Hold on. Listen. Yeah, we have dark-skinned people that are mixed, and we have dark-skinned people that are not mixed, and then we have mixed people. They
How
are the
can
North
he-
Africans.
how can
Listen
he
to
be
this.
dark-skinned
North
without being
Africans? Listen to this. North Africans and Middle Eastern people are the same people. Just the name is different. Brazilian and North Africans and Middle Eastern people are the same people.
What's
just the name is different.
your point? You're
Now,
just
a
like
Brazilian can be Middle Eastern. A Brazilian can be North African.
Okay.
What they have to do, just convert to Islam and learn Arabic.
Yeah,
Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. So you think right now, based on your logic over here, so the 200 or 250 million Muslims who live in Indonesia are what exactly now?
Brother, religion does not identify who you are.
You just said,
you
said to become, you start learning Islam and speaking Arabic. What does that have to do with someone's DNA?
Okay, listen, I'll say it again. Now, religion, identity versus religion. Now, religion does not identify who you are.
I never
now,
said it does.
Brazilian, listen, if you put a Brazilian in Middle Eastern, in the Middle East or North Africa, and he speaks Arabic and is Muslim, you can never tell.
Okay.
He blends in. Now listen to this. Now, what language do Moroccans speak? What language do Algerians speak? What language do Egyptians speak? They speak the same language. Arabic. Now, what happened to the indigenous language?
We don't understand.
You understand?
No, because
now, what tribes do they have?
Yeah. Let me hold on a second.
These are European children, brother.
Okay,
Arabs are European.
I understand. Okay, so we're all Europeans right now. Okay, so us and the Zayos, everybody's European in the Middle East. Okay.
No. European children.
European children.
Arabs and
okay,
Jews
I thought European
Arabs and
animals.
Jews are cousins. Arabs and Jews our
Yeah,
cousins.
not the Jews
European
of today, and not the Jews in our region today, bro. We're not related.
No. The Jews of today, the majority are Russians. The rest are Western Europeans. They're the same people.
Okay.
You are the same people.
Yeah, no,
just
we're not.
Mixture.
Yeah, we're
Arabs. Listen.
Okay, just give me a second, bro. What you're talking about, the people to be the same, when they do their DNA, it shows that they're Europeans. Again, mine shows that we're from Levantine DNA, which means we're from that region, you know.
No, you're not.
And okay, all right, so where am I from?
Exactly.
Like, like can someone jump in here? Like, where am I from? Like, is it DNA testing?
Listen. No, okay. Middle East is African land. Now the people of the Middle East are still there right now. I will show them to you right now.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think all Africans are black?
No, black people don't exist. White people don't exist.
Okay.
Oh my God.
bro. Maggie, do you want to jump in?
Yeah, brother. Show me the last time you saw a white person.
Literally 10 minutes ago in the supermarket.
No. Listen, brother, you're colorblind. You don't see.
What do you mean?
I'm white.
Hold on,
Listen,
Father.
Listen, everybody can be what they want in their head. You could be blue in your head if you want to. In your head, you're white. But when we see you are not white.
Okay, well, how do you see? What are you?
Can I have him from a
spirit? Hold on, like a spirit. Like what? Hold on, Merciful. So what are you into?
No. Listen, now we are brown. The word black. Words can mean different things. The word black originally means white. The word black means pale. The word black means leprosy. The word black identified Caucasians. That was their title, black.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, like what were we talking about? I totally forgot the topic. Like, why are we talking about the colorblind and white? Look what's going on.
Okay. Listen, now
and
identity is
very. Go ahead.
Okay, identity. Now it's identity. It's identity. This is what happens when there's identity theft. This is what happens. Identity is a big business in this world. Now, the majority of Israelis are Russians. The rest are Western Europeans. Now, let's look on the Middle East. Who's original to the Middle East right now? Lebanese are not original to this land. Now, listen.
Oh, wow.
Who made you the scholar of?
I honestly just want to know, after this conversation, where the fuck should I go? Like, where?
Okay, brother.
I know his point.
Should I go to Europe? Should I go to Turkey?
Go to Gambia.
Where should I go? I need to know where should I go.
Gambia,
brother. Brother. You can go to Ukraine.
That's his point. Hold on.
Can you please stop interrupting?
Hold on for a minute. His point, he wants to tell you that we don't have a trace to the land. We don't have original of the land and the real owner of the land of the Jays, you know? That's what his point. He's scrolling around it just to tell you that's the owner 3,000 years ago was the Jays and there was there. That's his point.
I never said the Jays. African people. Middle East is African
people?
land, brother. Listen, look.
Now you want to fight us for the land too?
Have you ever been in Saudi Arabia? Listen, hold on.
No, I have to fight
Listen, hold on, man. Relax, brother. Listen to me.
Okay, let us liberate it from Europeans, then come African take it.
Okay, yo.
Even the Israelis in the comments are confused.
Merciful, what country are you from?
Merciful, what country?
It's not your goddamn business.
What country are you from?
I'm from Africa.
No, brother. Be proud, man, of your land, man. Don't just say I told you where I'm
from.
I'm
from South Africa.
Or South Africa.
What is this achieving?
Listen, brother.
Doctor, can we get back on topic?
Okay.
No, what's your ancestral land?
Can we get back on topic?
I don't have ancestors, I don't have ancestors.
Well, according to you, you denied Dr. Nak out ancestry and where he's from. Even if I told you where I'm from, you will tell me you're from Africa. So that's why I'm from South Africa now. I don't know.
No. Anybody can be South.
Can you please stop interrupting? My goodness.
Being South African is not important. Anybody can be South African. Chinese South African.
So what are we? What are we?
Listen, I'm gonna back myself. I'm gonna move to the moon right now. I'm gonna back my shit and go to the moon.
Oh, you went somewhere.
He left.
Yeah.
I did you all a favor.
Let's see. Shusma says the Tiro.
That was a good commercial break.
Yo, what happened? Hold on, let me see. Panush, come back up. Why did everyone drop? The fuck happened? Panush, come back up. Merciful. What happened, bro? Hey, how did you guys drop?
No, it kicked us off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how did you guys all drop? Did I bring up
Okay.
where's
No.
Merciful? No, it just kicked everyone out. I just dropped everyone.
Yeah, it dropped everyone. I don't know what's happened.
Oh, me, I'm looking. I'm like, oh shit, did they take the live down? I'm looking. I'm like, why is it still here? Shukad Basira. Like, I don't know.
Okay, host. Let me ask you. Okay, now.
I have a
Host.
Did you
question
clip that?
for you. Hang on, Merciful. I have a question for you. Why is your profile picture like that?
Yeah, now, of course, this is God's creation.
What?
And listen, what's wrong? Listen, what's wrong with my, why is your profile picture like that?
What's wrong with this
Because it
profile
seems
picture?
like you're mocking. It's a mocking
No,
photo.
listen now, what you think in your head is not what we think. You understand?
What I think in my head is what I think in my
listen.
head. You can't tell me what to think.
Okay, listen. Now, no, you telling me how to think. You thinking for me. Now, what's wrong with my picture? What's wrong with it?
It's mocking. It's
No.
very
Your
mocking.
your picture is mocking me. Is mocking us.
How's
this
that?
is God's creation. You listen. Are you racist to God's creation?
Why are you up here?
No. To talk to you.
Why do you exist?
No.
I am so fucking confused right now, bro. Like for real.
He just come here to deflect and stop us from what we are talking about.
No, brother.
Bye,
No,
Felicia.
that's
Felicia.
false, brother.
Bye.
Come on, that's false. That's false information.
No, you are.
Now, okay,
seriously.
Okay, listen. Let's use logic and common sense. Forget what you've read. Let's use our brains.
Give me
alone.
a second. The father.
Okay.
Just give me a second. Maggie, did you understand anything so far? Are you catching anything?
She's not with us. She's not up.
What do you mean? What?
No, she's here. She's on the panel.
Oh, I can't see her.
Go ahead, Maggie.
He was at jazz.
Let Maggie go ahead. It's okay, guys.
Hang on,
it's okay.
Merciful.
About what she just said about his profile picture?
No, like, what do you think about what
Yeah,
he's saying
well-
and his profile picture, the whole 9
I
yards?
didn't hear what he said. What did he say?
He said that I think, well, I forgot, like, we don't have ancestors or something, or we're all white or something, and we're color blind. There's no such thing as brown and white or black and white.
No, I said white people don't exist.
White
Black
people don't exist. White people. So
yeah.
So people who claim that white people committed crimes or whatnot, we just tell them they don't exist. Just like the Israelis say Palestine doesn't exist.
No. Listen,
problem.
Now,
Okay.
now listen. Now, Europeans have no civilization. Europeans are professional assimilators. Do you know what I mean? So if you get identity wrong, you get everything wrong. Now, I want you to show me a white person. Show me a white person right now.
They don't exist.
Thank you. Now, the only people that exist, the white people that exist, are the Japanese. Listen,
I'm like,
if you want to be, if you
I
want
don't
to
know
be,
what to say, bro.
if
They
you
don't
want to be
exist.
white, paint your face white like the Japanese. You know, the Japanese paint their face white. That's white. We call that white. Now, okay, listen to this. I was on a panel.
That's a confession. That's a Japanese white.
No, they paint their face to be white. Listen, I was on a panel with a Caucasian.
Dude, what the hell is going on?
Hold
Doctor,
on,
what-
So
one
I'm
minute.
white.
1 minute.
I'm white. So does that mean I paint my face white?
No, it
Yeah, 1 minute,
it
1 minute,
means-
1
My
minute.
skin
No,
is white.
Hold on.
no. Listen, you are colorblind.
Hold on. Penush, it means you don't exist. Go ahead, there, Father.
Right. Okay.
Right, yeah,
Thank
that's what
you.
it means. If you're white, you don't exist. Go ahead, Father.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I was on a panel with this Caucasian man. This guy was an old man.
I thought you said
His hair was-
that
he-
white
listen.
people don't exist. How they Caucasian?
No.
Mm.
Listen, I said Caucasian.
Caucasian,
I
they're
said
not white.
Caucasian. Now,
They're Caucasian.
listen.
Okay.
Now his hair was white, and I asked him, brother. First of all, I asked him. He was an old man. His hair was white, pure white, and I asked him, brother, what color are you? He said he's white, and I asked him, you and your hair, who's white? He couldn't answer the question. Do you know what he told me? Sorry, I'm not really. Yeah.
The father. Does the male and female exist?
Now, Listen.
Okay,
brother.
that's it. That's it. He's a trolling.
listen.
That's it.
Yeah, no. Listen. Don't deflect.
What is your,
These are
what is your
simple-
You're
point?
deflecting.
Bro, even
If you cannot
if
answer
he's gonna
simple things,
deflect, where
there's
the
a
fuck is he
problem.
gonna deflect it to? There's nowhere
If
to
you cannot
deflect
answer
it to.
simple things, there's a problem.
What's
Now,
your
if you
point?
don't know what color you are, we have a problem. If you don't know what
hold
color
on.
you are,
Hold on. Let's see.
we have a problem.
Maggie, go ahead. Ask him the question.
I was
if you
asking
want.
what the point is.
I don't know.
Can you
Hold
just
on.
get to the point?
I checked his profile. He have all civilizations derived from Africa. So he believes, I think, that all the civilizations of the Middle East, of Eastern Asia, of Europe are African, right?
brother, can you bring up the thing that you saw? Can you bring up what you saw on my profile? Listen,
You have only one post, brother. It's the
okay.
one
I'll
post
tell you
that
why it is. I'll tell you why it is. This is very important. You know. Okay. Now it says, it shows you where all religions come from. It shows you where all religions come from: Islam, Christianity,
Judaism.
Judaism,
They came
Buddha,
from the Middle
Buddha,
East, what they call it, Middle East,
Buddha.
West Asia.
The fuck is Falco?
You know, Buddha. You understand? Now, so listen, brother, madman,
They
you
came
don't know
from
nothing.
Buddha. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Come up,
Buddha.
Falco.
Listen, Buddha
I
is
try to
African.
accept you. It's not accepting you. Come up, Falco.
Hindus worship African people as gods. Indian civilization is all African civilization.
Okay.
Now, part of India is part of Africa. Do you understand?
Okay.
Now,
So India is part of Africa?
no, part of it. Now,
Part.
Okay.
Not all.
Indians,
Just
The
part of it.
last time I
listen,
checked, it was in Asia, brother.
Javidians, listen, Javidians are related to African people. Javidians are cousins to
Guys,
African.
Will is done. Will is done in the comments. Go ahead, the father.
Now,
Roberto,
brother,
come
let's
up here
look
and
up
get lost.
Listen, let's look, brother.
Falco,
Let's look
request
up
up.
Middle Eastern DNA. Let me tell you about my Middle Eastern DNA now. Middle Eastern DNA is this. Middle Eastern people are Europeans mixed with Asians, mixed with African people. Now, if I take away African bloodlines away from Middle Eastern people.
Okay, I have a question for you because
one
what you
minute,
said
1 minute,
now
let me
is
finish,
so
man.
ignorant, to be honest.
Let me finish. I'm gonna finish.
You've talked enough.
Yeah,
You're
did.
just
Let me
waffling
finish
on.
this point.
You know.
Let me finish.
I'm gonna be
No,
honest
no.
with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Me too, Jojo. I'm not gonna lie. Falco, I'm gonna decline and then send you a invite. It's not letting me accept you.
The father, what civilization came first? Was it the Middle Eastern? You said that Middle Easterns came from. Just a second.
Let him finish.
The father. I have a question for you.
Let him finish. Request up again, Falco. It's not letting me invite you.
So you said that the Middle Easterns, they are a mix between European and Asians.
No,
let me
Okay,
say
guys,
my
let him
statement.
finish. Father, let Madman finish. You can't keep
Please let him
interrupting.
finish and get it
You're
over with.
already confusing us, bro. Like I really thought we're from Jupiter somewhere. Just let him finish. Go ahead, Madman. We don't even have a DNA. It turns out.
So he said he claimed that we are. He claimed that we are a mix of European and Asians.
Guys. When someone speaks, please do not talk over them. Allow them to finish, and then we can continue. Because when you guys speak over each other, people in the comments don't understand. So let Madman speak, and then we can go to Ariel. I think he's just a new one on the panel. And anyone who wants to jump in, because at this point, I really don't know what's going on. But I found out I don't know where.
No one knows, brother.
Yeah, go ahead.
So he said that the Middle Easterns. He said that the Middle Easterns are a mixture of Europeans and Asians. So the question is, who did build the civilization first? Was it the Middle Easterns or the Europeans?
Okay, now mixed people have no civilization. Mixed people have nothing of their own. They assimilate.
All right, got you.
Now mixed people have no DNA of their own. They have nothing of their own. This is why Europeans don't accept mixed children.
So are you saying Babylon, the Assyrians, the
No,
Canaanites, the Phoenicians, all of them are just fake, right?
Let me finish, man. There's no mixed Europeans. Now, if mixed people,
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, Father. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it's the first time I feel like something over here. It's like if I feel like my blood pressure is going up because I don't know where this is going. Okay, so we don't exist. So basically, we all come. Our ancestors are all Africans, right?
No.
Who's my ancestor? I want to know who my ancestor is.
No. Listen, brother, you need to find your place and your land and your people. Now listen.
Okay, how am I gonna find it?
Listen. Yeah.
Show us the way, please.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, this is Middle Eastern. Let's look. I want us to look it up right now. You see, I'm not lying. Now, Middle Eastern people are Europeans mixed with Asians mixed with African people. If I take away my African bloodlines away from the Middle Eastern people, they become Europeans and Hindus. They become Europeans and Hindus. Okay, now let's look it up right now. Let's look up your DNA right now. Come, let's look it up. Come.
Come where? Where do you want me to come? You're in Africa,
Let's
bro. You told me
let's
you're in
look up the
Africa. Bro.
DNA. Show us the Middle Eastern
Oh, I
DNA.
thought you said Shispa. You
Yeah.
want me to?
Mixed people have no
Doc,
DNA of their
teleport.
own.
Gotta teleport.
Mixed people, listen. Mixed people have DNA. They don't have DNA of their own. It comes from mixed people.
Hold on, Father. I don't know why Adil and Falco are in the comments. I mean, in the queue, and it says accepted, but it's not letting me accept. So Adil,
Must
try
be
to
glitched.
decline them both, Panush, and invite them both to come up if they want. For Adil, it's just
It's working for me.
okay.
It seems
Okay, it's
to.
not letting me let him up. So you accept them. Accept the maniac.
Thank
Adil.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, accept Adil,
Alhamdulillah.
the
No
maniac too. Accept.
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, they're all
Doctor.
here. What's up, Falco?
I can't see
Alhamdulillah.
them. It's crazy. Some sort of
Alhamdulillah,
glitch.
Thanks. I thought you were blocking me like you always promised.
No, bro.
Because I block you in real life. I'll come to Florida and I'll do that Arabic accent.
Oh my god, I haven't done that in a while. Trolled with that in a while, but it's all good. Oh shit! Okay, now you're both.
Nakat, what's up with this guy? He's saying like he's African.
Tell
like,
him,
I'm
bro.
African
He
too,
just
what's
told
up?
me that I have no. Look, everyone, Madman, Merciful, Panouche, Maggie. I don't know about Ariel. Ariel, if he's gonna jump in, say something because he was here muted. We all have no idea what. I just found out that I have no ancestors.
I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait my turn so I can talk about the problem.
Okay,
Father, where you from? The father? Where are you from?
Adil, he's trying to say that we all not from Middle East. We are from Africa, and there is no male or female gender. So I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
No,
and
no,
there is
brother.
no
I never said that. Listen, I never said. Yo, stop.
I don't think he said. No, hold on, guys.
If you don't know, just shut up, brother.
Hold
Don't
on,
confuse.
hold on, Father. Hold on. I don't think. Hold on, man. When I say hold on, please. No, I don't think the Father mentioned anything about there is no like male or female. He specifically said there's no white or black. That's what I heard him say. To be fair,
I asked him that, Doctor.
What you asked him? What
I asked him, do we have male or female? He was not said no. He said no. Ask everyone in the comment.
Brother, I never responded.
I don't know.
Maybe, if you don't know we have, I cannot help you. If you don't know we have, I cannot help you. Maybe you're blind. You've never seen a male and female. Are you male? Do you know you're male? Do you know you're male?
Well, if there is no white and black, and we are not from the Middle East, and all of us from
you,
Africa,
show me a white person. Bring a white person here and show me a white. Show me a white person. Bring them.
White person.
Panuche
I'll
is
show
white.
you. Listen, I'll show you
Maggie's
white.
white. Maggie's white. Panuche is white.
No. Listen, no. Listen.
Fuck.
Adil is African. He's white.
That's no white. That's no white.
What is that?
You have a problem?
It's time for you to be quiet.
Hold on.
No, that's no white.
What is that?
Okay.
What is that?
Listen, now there's no color.
There's no color
there.
Okay, I had no idea. There's no
What do you
color.
mean there's no color? I'm white, bro. I'm white as fuck. What do you mean no color, bro?
Brother, listen. Now, okay, bring up a white paper. The guy showing the white arm. Bring up a white paper. Bring up a white paper.
Okay, hold on, Father. Hold on.
So this is white. This is white and this is my skin.
Yeah, that's white now.
Right.
That's why you thief.
Okay.
Stop lying.
Okay.
Okay,
this is white.
Okay. So that's true. That's true. You see the white, how white the pack is, and you're not white. You've been lying to us this whole time, Adil.
Yo, brother. I'm sorry. You have no color. You have no color.
I have no color. Let's see. Hold on, Maggie. Raise your hand. Let Maggie go. Go ahead, Maggie.
Invisible. Wow. No color.
You're just trying to
You
say
have no color or you're colorblind.
Hey, Father, let Maggie finish. Let Maggie finish. I know we all have no colors, but she does. I do recall her having a voice, so we can hear her at least. Go ahead,
just
Maggie.
saying like, black and white like is a social construct, right? It was never, nobody was ever considered black or white, right? That's a made up thing.
They don't exist.
Right?
It's not them.
That's what she was saying. That's
listen.
That's,
we are listen.
That's
we are
what she's
brown.
saying.
I'm
It's a
brown.
made up
I'm
thing,
brown.
bro. That's what she's saying. It's a
I'm
made
brown.
up thing.
But what color are you? I'm brown. But what color are you, lots? Me, I'm
It's
brown.
all
What color
shades
are you?
of brown. We got your point. It's all shades of brown. But listen. But why are you gay?
No, that's your Epstein father. You're a creation of Epstein. You're Epstein Jr.
But what's your point? Yeah, people
Yeah,
weren't.
exactly. That's Go ahead. Go ahead, Maggie.
Nobody used color, right? Everybody knew people were different colors, shades, but no one used that term black and white before Europeans did during colonial times. But
Now, Now listen.
what
Now
was the
Europe.
point
Listen.
in it?
Now you don't know nothing about. Why you know about Europeans is what you read. Now you need to know
Finished,
something about
Maggie?
Europe.
Have you finished, Maggie?
I'm finished.
Okay.
Europe was ruled by dark-skinned people. Europe is part of the African continent. You don't know.
Oh my God.
Europeans
I
have
knew
nothing
that.
about-
I told you from the beginning, guys, that he believed that all the cultures came from Africa.
Europeans have no civilization. It's all African civilization.
Can you prove it, please?
The Roman Emperor.
Scientifically, the oldest Homo sapiens was just found in Morocco 315,000 years ago in Jebel Hirhoud. It's in my area, in my hometown, actually. So it's just below the last knowledge by about 215,000 years plus. So before you're black or white, whatever, father, you're fucking all Moroccans.
Hey, I'm
I
Algerian,
dropped
not
him.
Moroccan. Hala, don't call me Moroccan, please.
We were
That's
having
an
fun,
offense, bro.
Fanush.
Oh, yeah,
Don't call me
lots of
Moroccan.
fun. Lots of fun. Can we get Ariel? Hello, Ariel.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
What's up, bro? Nothing much. So, is there somebody that can? There's a lot of background noise. I think somebody's in a restaurant or something. Is it possible we can mute their mic so I can hear you guys better? Okay, dope. Thank you so much. So, I wanted to answer the prompts that Dr. Knockout put out, but I don't see what tiny prompts, smaller prompts rather, he has under the Israeli flag. So, what does that say?
Says, does Israel recognize international law?
Yeah, but I'm talking about the writing that's like beneath the flag.
Can you answer that question first? Does Israel recognize international law? Let's start with that, and then we can go to the other one.
Okay, of course we recognize it, but the question is, how do we apply it?
No. How do you recognize it when you are BOMB kids? Like how? Make it make sense, bro.
Okay, well, we recognize it, like I said, but the question is, how do we apply
How
it?
is an
Because I don't know.
alive kids goes with international law? How
Okay,
is
so first-
attacking unarmed people goes with international law?
Okay, so I want you to understand something. I'm not speaking from a place of emotionalism. I'm speaking from a place of fact. So I actually live here.
Listen.
So if you want to have this, conversation,
Hold on, guys. Hold on. So you said you recognize international law?
Of course we do.
Okay, so you say as in we, as in you're speaking on the behalf of your government that says, yeah, that don't recognize and always are violating international law. So you do recognize. So you do. No. I'm just saying you do recognize international law, which is great, and you still violate it. So you know you're violating international law then, right?
I mean, according to you, I guess.
No, according to me,
I'm
I'm irrelevant. According to international law, you are violating international law.
Okay, and we're okay with that because we're getting the job done.
Okay, so that, which is good. It's fine. So my point here is you're recognizing international law and self-awareness that you're guys who has a background, like someone has a terrible background.
Someone's at a construction scene.
Who?
Construction site.
Ariel has the background.
Oh, Ariel, can you mute if you're not speaking, please? You got a terrible background, bro. Yeah, damn. So what he's saying, Ariel's saying here is like they're doing such a great job that they don't care about international law, but they do recognize international law, which means that they know they're committing war crimes and they don't care because they're getting the job done according to their agenda. So why would they care about international law passing resolutions against them, which is weird. But I mean, self-awareness, at least he knows that they're committing war crimes.
He said it's how they apply it. They don't apply it to themselves. That's how they apply it.
Exactly. And I heard I think one of their officials, or I don't want to say officials maybe, but I think the rabbi something, I think they call him.
Demon?
Yeah, no, he's actually a chief rabbi, IDF rabbi chief for something like that. Yeah, go ahead.
That's a made-up position. We don't have that. That's a made-up position. We don't have that.
Okay, but I mean, and the person that comes up and they call him, like they say he's the IDF rabbi chief. When we see him on TV, is he made up as well?
There's no IDF rabbi chief. That's a made up position. I think you might want to articulate that a different way.
That's what you guys call it. Huh.
Well,
yeah, the IDF has
I
an official
know
position called the Chief Military Rabbi.
Or the chief military rabbi, whatever.
That's what you're making.
No,
reference
yeah,
to.
the current
That's what you're
IDF.
making
Hold on.
Okay.
The current IDF, the current IDF chief rabbi, one of the Israeli minister, Brigadier General Eyal Moshe Krim. Eyal Moshe Krim is the current IDF chief rabbi. Would you like to see his picture?
I know what he looks like. I live here.
You just said they don't exist.
The position that you said, because you butchered it, and I misunderstood.
No, I didn't butcher it.
Hold on, my friend. It's okay. Everybody's cool here. You butchered it, so I didn't know what you were talking about. But now that you said it the right way, and the lady helped you, which is not a front to you. Now I understand what you're making reference to.
I'm sorry. Hold on, Ariel. You just lied on live.
I know.
Because I specifically said, what do they call those IDF rabbi chiefs, whatever? And I made it clear. And I just went on and I said, current IDF chief rabbi. Did you get confused because I said maybe rabbi chief? Maybe does that like change the whole goalpost or something? Chief Ariel, I mean.
I think Dr. Knockout's line was promised to him 3,000 years ago.
I'm just saying, just say it right so I understand you. But oh, good. I'm not trying to hold that against you.
Up because he's requesting and it's not letting me bring people up, to be honest. Yeah, but Ariel, okay, so we found out that there's an IDF chief rabbi in Israel. So there is a position with that position, but that's fine. Okay, what else do you want to add?
What are the things that you have underneath your flag? It's kind of tiny and I can't read it.
Oh, here?
On your prompt.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, read it. You want to read it?
I don't know what happened to Waledo.
Oh, I think because he was in a request, I'm trying to accept him, but it's saying canceled. So I'm telling you accept people because it's not letting me. Just like Falco and Adel. Did Adel drop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Adel.
Yeah. So do you read it now?
Okay.
Can you read it?
So yeah, I can see it now. So the right turn is under our charge because we won the war, so we can make the rules.
Okay.
The settlements, you can't settle something that you already own.
Can I ask you a question? I understand. Let's go point by point. You said you guys and mute please when you're so you guys won the war, so now you're in control. You do know because you just said you recognize international law, and you also recognize that under international law you you violated the Older Hague Convention for it of 1907. So you invaded a country that doesn't belong to you. So far, all you're doing is conceding to all your violations according to international law.
If we invaded a country, I mean, like how we have the Knesset and how Bibi Netanyahu, who's our president, is the president of Palestine, and where was their parliament?
Okay. First of all, the term president, I mean, which I thank you for using that term because it's a European term that was used by all European colonizers, like the French colony, the British Mandate, the Italians. They used that term as in state, countries, president, prime minister, after the Sykes-Picot. But in those regions, like if you know the region, like the Middle Eastern region, there's no such thing as prime minister or president, or there is something called sultan. That's the region, what they call sultan. They'll call it emir, like a prince, or a mayor. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know what because when you say, oh, who was the president of Palestine? There's no such thing because under the Ottoman Empire, one leader was ruling the entire region. So that is considered as well as him being a ruler of Palestine, Lebanon, and all those regions. You guys came up with the term president, prime minister, state, county, and all that stuff. We don't know that region. You introduced your European colonial project into the region and expect us to be like, oh no, we never had a president. Oh, so you guys don't exist. No, that's not how it works.
So you're telling me that Palestinians are Ottomans, and also Palestine is not Arabic.
That's
not European as well.
No, that's not what I said. I never said that the Palestinians are Ottomans. I said the Palestinians were under the Ottoman Empire for almost 400 or 500 years, if I'm not mistaken. So you being under an empire, and that empire originated from Turkey. So, but what the Ottoman Empire, the Turks, they're from the region. They are from the region, so they don't know what you're talking about by saying president, prime minister.
The Turks are not from Israel. They're from Turkey.
Okay. When we say region, we mean the Middle East. Again, I try to explain to you. You are debating me.
Turkey's not the Middle East.
Okay. Parts of Turkey. You have the Turkey and the Mediterranean and the Middle East.
Turkey is not the Middle East.
All of Asia Minor is in the Middle East.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
All of Turkey.
Do you know? Yeah, exactly. So we're in Asia. The Middle East is part of Asia. Turkey, Iran.
Middle East is the geopolitical term because there's no middle of the Eastern world.
I understand, but right now, what are we using right now?
Do you want
me to go by Mediterranean, Mesopotamia, Levant, Arab Peninsula? That's what you want to go? You want to go back like
I want you to
3,000 years ago?
I want you to use whatever you can to be as honest as possible to your own argument because you're not doing a good job.
Are you okay? Are you okay? I am answering you. How am I answering you? Is me presenting an argument? If I'm answering,
because you're trying to say. Let me answer your question. Because you're trying to say.
You have no argument when you say the Ottoman Empire or the Turks. Oh, they're not in the Middle East. Oh, they're not here. The geographical region is because you have no argument. You have no argument at this point. You don't have an argument.
Please answer the question that you just asked?
I asked you simple question about international law, and you said you guys won the war fair and square. I don't know what these guys doing. Fair and square, and you beat the asses of the Arabs that attacked you, and now you're in control.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you said.
What I'm saying is,
you said. Hold on. You said that you whooped the Arabs, and now you're in control because you won the war. And I said, I remember what I said. I said, you just conceded that you violated international law while agreeing that you recognize international law. That was the argument. So far, I am responding to you. I'm not giving an argument.
It's the same way that you see that it's a red light, but you're like, you know what? I can run it. So I'm going to just go ahead and do that. That's what we're doing. And the way that you're approaching this is from a very, I'd have to say, Anglo-centric European concept of, oh, this is what you got to do because this is fair and this is what's right. Come on, brother. You and I both know that people out here.
No, I am talking to you from international law view. I'm not talking to you based on how I feel. I'm not talking to you based on how you feel. My argument is based on international law. I'd love to finish the statement. My argument is about my prompt is about international law, not about how I feel emotionally. So stick to the topic.
I'd love to finish the statement. I'd love to finish my statement, please.
Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Also, when it comes to the ICJ has no warrant power, which means that if they say, oh, this person is guilty of X, Y, and Z, they can't come and get you. It's a kangaroo court. And I actually had the privilege, because Israel's a small country, you know, I had the privilege of sitting with somebody who actually was a member, whose father was a member of the ICC. And she said, I've never in my life seen them conduct themselves in this matter, because what they used to do is just handle disputes as like a crossroads for people who didn't think that they would get a fair shake or a fair trial in their, like, I guess you would call it native region. And it would come to them to try to settle the dispute. She said, never have they tried to, you know, accuse people of war crimes and have people. My point can be heard if you would be quiet, please. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So the point is that all it is just global posturing because people are mad that we're good at warfare. but they'll get over it soon.
Okay. So
you mean that you're barbaric?
Yeah, just give me a second. So you said ICJ is a kangaroo court, right? So they're pretty much, according to you, they're irrelevant, correct? Because they can't enforce anything, and most of it, that's
They
your
have
argument.
no warrant. They have no warrant power.
But you said, sorry.
No, go ahead, Maggie.
But you said they've never accused anyone of war crimes before. They're just doing it to you because you're good at war.
No, that's not what I said.
It is what you said. Who else? Yeah, you said they've never. You said the person you were talking to said she's never seen this before.
Ma'am, you weren't listening, and if you were listening, you literally just answered your own question. And also, when it comes to settlements, you can't settle what belongs to you. So the whole settlement argument is null and void.
Yeah, but you see, your argument is that because yeah, exactly. He's not, because the ICJ is like the organ of the United Nations, and it has articles. Now, whether you agree with ICJ, or you don't agree, the world principle, like the international court, to you becomes irrelevant only if it's not in your favor. Now, you disagreeing
Is
with
that your
ICJ?
opinion, or are you asking a question?
No. That is true. No, even if ICJ.
No, I'm asking you, is that your opinion, or are you asking a question?
No. That's my opinion. Even though ICJ, and I agree with you, ICJ, like if they make a ruling, they don't have the power to enforce it. That you're absolutely correct there, but that doesn't change the fact that you are violating international law, even though international, like ICJ, cannot enforce it. But what happens is that's why you guys steady pressure ICJ and ICC. They can't enforce the rulings, but what happens is you start losing support globally, and that's what's been happening because you see yourself committing crimes, you don't recognize international law, and that is one reason why you're on the blacklist for killing women and children, sexually assaulting Palestinians. Your own prime minister is wanted by ICC, and yes, if they were relevant to you, you wouldn't be on the blacklist. You would be fine. Your prime minister wouldn't be evading countries so he can evade his warrant of arrest.
It's
just
please
stupid.
let me respond.
Go ahead.
If you honestly think that what we're doing are war crimes, then I don't believe you're from this region. You sound like a white woman, like a Western liberal white woman.
No, you sound like a barbaric.
Hold on, guys. Yeah, go ahead, Maggie. Go ahead. But
you sound like a Kelsey.
Yeah, I know. No.
I can mute when I'm done.
You could no, because it's not your turn, Maggie. You're getting triggered because you're getting cooked on the panel. But go ahead, Maggie.
Yeah, he said if they're not committing war crimes, and if you think that you're not from that area or something, how are you not committing war crimes?
Ma'am, are you listening?
The war crimes that you're accused of. How is that false?
Have you not been paying attention, or do you need me to relate to you what's going on the ground because you're ignorant?
Keep talking like an asshole.
You can drop your arrogance.
Exactly. No, because you're talking.
Drop your arrogance.
You're a bit condescending. You know what I'm saying? Because what you're saying, I don't believe that you're from the region because you don't know what's going on. I don't give a fuck what's going on. You are violating international law, and that's what you're avoiding. Now you're telling me, if you don't agree, then I know that you're a Kelsey or a Karen. No. Pen, respond to to what we're talking about. Respond to it. Don't deflect. What you're doing here is deflecting.
You just said you don't care what's going on. So why are you talking about it?
You said you don't care what's going on. If you don't know what's going on in the region, then you're not from the region, and you're a Kelsey or a Karen.
That's not what I said.
That's exactly what you said.
I said if you don't listen to me very carefully,
you sound like an angry
my
European woman or a European Kelsey, whatever. But that's what you said.
Right. See, you're not even listening. Bless your heart. You'll be all right.
You're so gross.
Any other points?
This guy's so no. I want to keep him on the panel. Go ahead.
He's gaslighting.
You didn't answer me.
No, guys, don't let him gaslight you. Like this guy. I need him as long as possible over here because he's getting the shit cooked out of him. Go ahead, guys. I'm going to mute for a second.
Exactly, 100%. Can I say something?
He didn't answer me about the war crimes, so.
Yeah.
What would you like to know? What would you like?
Ariel, where is the Oblast of Birobidzhan? This is your promised land. Why don't you get a nationality from Stalin? You know, is it in the Middle East? You're gonna teach people about the geography of the region, where you're just sitting in the United States, you don't know even where you come from? Do you even know where is your father from? Do you have a father?
Madam, what would you like to know about the crimes?
The war crimes that they're accused of committing. Why is that? Why are they false? How are they not true?
Who's accusing them? The people fighting using war crimes? That's rich.
What was the
That's like the
question?
person who comes up to you, God forbid, always. It's the people who we're fighting are accusing us of war crimes. So that's rich. Somebody coming up to
not the
me,
people. No, not the people you're slaughtering.
Like,
It's not just them.
Exactly. Why do I feel like Ariel sounds like him?
Mm-hmm. He does. Very much so. The arrogance.
Yeah, the arrogance.
Self-righteousness.
Yeah, and it's like they debate based on their emotions. I mean, we're discussing international law. You violated almost every international law. If it wasn't for America, to be honest with you, if it wasn't, hold on, if it wasn't for the United States vetoing if it wasn't for America vetoing every resolution passed against Israel, Israel would be sanctioned into isolation from all the war crimes they've committed. So if it wasn't for America, your ass would have been gone a long time ago.
Well, if it wasn't for the waves, the beach would have a lot more rocks.
Yeah, he is him's a cousin, maybe, or brother.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's like,
He sent you up here, did he? You're doing a really bad job.
You're doing a terrible job.
I don't know who this is. Who are you talking? Who are you talking about?
Some dude.
When you first came up here, you complained about background noise, yet you're the only one with background noise. So just stay on mute.
Is that gonna help you support you? I don't get it.
And you're breaking up, fortunately.
So you guys want to keep talking about the do you guys want to keep talking about
Can you make me big for a minute so I can do that again?
Well, okay, yeah, go ahead here. Oh, that's the best shot. Unless you screenshot it again, Merciful.
Or can we move
it'll
on?
be a small.
All right. Let me see what I can do.
Screenshot it again. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead, Maggie.
Yeah, you said who said you committed war crimes? The UN Independent International Commission of Inquiry, some of these places you don't believe, the ICC, the International Court of Justice, Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International, UN Human Rights System, Forensic, I can't see that one. Forensic Architecture Independent Investigative Groups, and then they list those too. So that's what they're saying anyway. Are they all lying?
By the way, no, they're not. Because I'm gonna tell you what, I've literally read every single one of those reports that you've mentioned from top to bottom. Have you done the same, or you just read the headlines because you're lazy?
Yeah, I did. I always just read the headlines. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, because in the Amnesty International report, you know what it says? It says that Israel launched a military operation into Gaza on October 7th. Automatically just threw it out the window. So that's you didn't read it.
War crimes.
I think it's not.
If they said that we invaded, if they said that we invaded Gaza on October 7th, that should automatically let you know that they're really not good at their job.
Okay, what are they supposed to say? Hold on. What are they supposed to say, Ariel?
I think they are supposed to say Israel used the Hannibal doctrine.
No. Hold on, guys. No. Hold on. Ariel, what is?
It's called the Hannibal.
Okay. No. Let's not talk about the Hannibal directive, guys. Let's not just reflect. What are Amnesty International supposed to say instead of saying Israel invaded Gaza? You can respond.
He's cooking. Just wait.
They're supposed to say exactly what happened, which was what was recorded by Hamas, which was then circulated the world over. They came to us, and we've been whooping that.
Okay, I think Amnesty International. I think you're very. You just made a claim that you read all the. Can you fucking mute, bro? Like, what is he doing? If you just made a claim that Amnesty International claimed that Panush, can you accept American loyalty? It won't let me accept them.
No problem.
Doc, I sent it to your IG. Check it out.
Okay, I'll check it out. But what was my question again? I forgot. Well, the Ariel, what did you say? What was I saying, Panush? Or
I believe you were saying something about the report and the.
Yeah. He said he read
Amnesty
all.
International?
Yeah, he said he read all the reports. Amnesty International did mention the attack of October 7th. They did talk about it. And they also talked about the invasion of Israel invading Gaza that was after October 7th. So what's up, American Loyalty?
Good. How are you? I just got in. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Ariel, hey.
What's wrong with Ariel?
Ariel thinks that
nothing. I'm good.
He recognizes
wonderful time.
he
here
recognizes
in
international.
Jerusalem. How are you?
Okay. He recognizes international law, and at the same time, he recognizes that they're violating international law, and he's okay with it.
Who, Israel? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, it's okay that Israel's violating international law. Who's that guy?
Why is it okay, Ariel?
On here, what's his name? Psychopath.
So he doesn't believe a state should stand behind laws? Is that what he's saying? Is he an anarchist?
He's
Ariel?
a Zionist. That's even worse, I think.
Ariel?
Oh, yes, sir.
You
Hi, how
believe
can
in
I help you?
anarchy? Do you believe in anarchy? Is that what you're saying?
I beg your pardon?
You said that you believe in
Nope, that's
international
what you're
law, but
saying.
you don't care. Well, the host just said that you believe in international law, but
No, I
you
said
also don't care.
Yeah. The host is a little, I think he's a little punch drunk because his name is Dr. Knockout. I think they're making some
Okay, explain yourself.
situation going on
watch
there.
your mouth.
But we recognize
Watch your
it.
mouth.
No, guys, it's okay. He's crashing up because he's been getting nothing but cooked on the panel. It's okay.
I have a mirror. I can't wash my mouth.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
So Ariel, just give us your stance real quick.
Just give us your do it, bro. Just save yourself at this point, bro. Save yourself.
You
You've been
said
looking
what?
bad all this time, bro. Just go ahead. Listen. If you want to make yourself feel better, just call me
Looking
scum of the
bad
earth.
to who? To you?
Just call me
That's a
scum of the
compliment.
earth. Scum of the earth and a degenerate. Oh, you don't look like me. I can tell you that much. Go
Do you
ahead,
have a
Maggie.
humiliation fetish? Why would I call your names?
Doesn't
No,
Why would I
apparently
call you
you
names? Do
do.
you have a humiliation fetish?
Apparently you have a humiliating fetish. So, just cut it out.
Do you guys know that
And
really terrible?
And you also have bad connection in your bunkers.
Exactly. But go ahead, Maggie. Finish, Maggie.
You know who I'm thinking of? That really terrible debater on here. You only ever let one person up at a time.
Matt Nuclear?
Yes. Doesn't he act just like him? Is that him?
He does. He does. He's probably one of his crews.
But see, this is not a debate, because in order for it to be a debate, I'd have to be talking to equals in the matter, and you guys aren't.
Okay.
Oh,
Exactly.
Listen.
Wow.
Hold on. Do you know how many bomb bunkers you have in Israel, Ariel?
Didn't deny it.
Ariel?
Yes.
Do you know how many you have, or you don't?
Why is that your concern?
Because you guys said that you guys treat Arabs equally, so I wanted to know: do you treat Palestinians equally, or you don't?
No, we don't treat Palestinians equally because they don't treat themselves equally. So why should we overextend our kindness?
Overextend our kindness is crazy, bro.
Your arrogance is going to be your downfall, young man.
Exactly, bro. Like his arrogance.
Very good. Very good. I'm glad you guys can pick it up. I can tell you're not Palestinian because you catch a nuance.
So your fake democracy doesn't really share equality amongst all the ranks. You know that, right, Ariel? And that's why you will fall.
Okay, very good, sir. I'm glad you feel that way. I'm glad you feel that way.
Connection is horrible, by the way.
Can I talk to real Palestinian? Can I talk to a real Palestinian?
I'm Palestinian. Talk to me.
No.
We all hear Palestine.
Bro, it will hurt the page.
Yeah, Ariel, I'm Palestinian.
Why don't you get
American Loyalty is Palestinian. Merciful is Palestinian. What do you want? Imagine an Eastern European, a colonizer, have the audacity to say, I want to talk to a real Palestinian. Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? And Roberto down in the comments saying, W Ariel.
Who's Eastern European?
Who?
Who's Eastern European? I'm not Eastern European. Who said that?
Bro, I don't even think you're a Jew, bro. Just chill the fuck out. I'm talking about the majority of the is not reallys in Palestine. We're the ones who gave your stateless asses an identity when you came with underwears and barefoot. Remember that. Remember that?
You didn't give us. You didn't give.
No, we gave you. We gave
British.
No, we gave
And
you.
crusty bums.
It's fucking ungrateful.
Please help me. Please take my house. Please. You weren't there. You weren't
that's
there.
you. That's you on the boats begging.
You weren't there.
It's probably not even in
Beggars.
Israel, you know.
How can you be the chief educator? You're the chief educator, but you sound so stupid, Ariel. How the fuck you have that in your profile?
Bro, he's been getting cooked for the past 30 minutes.
Exactly, and I remember when there was landing in our land, we used to spray him with DDT because it was full of fleas and diseases.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean, you remember like how old are you? In their camps in Rafah.
So these guys just want to indoctrinate the African American delegation of Israel in the United States. He's a chief educator according to his profile. Then why do you sound so ignorant, bro? Ariel, you got to do better. You just sound like you're intellectual a little bit. Fake it.
Chief ignorator.
That's exactly what it is.
Exactly. When I hear him, I think, yeah, maybe the Germans back then did not have my patience.
Are you from Ethiopia, Ariel?
You said what now?
Are you from Ethiopia?
No, I'm not from Ethiopia. I'm from Detroit. Easily confused though. Easily confused.
But are you from Eritrea, your background, or is it from Ethiopia? Because you're trying to represent the African American delegation of Israel in Detroit. I'm so happy that Al Said won. He's gonna put you in your place.
You know what? I'm happy that he won too, because you guys are gonna learn quick, fast, and in a hurry how dumb of a decision that was.
Unlike you, he's actually a real educator, bro. The people of Michigan voted him. It wasn't Dearborn. The state of Michigan voted him in. You know why? Because he's highly intellectual, unlike you.
I know that.
Chief educator.
I know that. I know that they voted him. You don't have to tell me that, sweetheart. I'm aware.
Do you know what's the funny part?
I'm cooking like Rafa.
$70 to $80 million to make him lose, and he's still winning.
They're gonna lose all the seats.
That's because we got the money.
We got three states. We got 3 states and over $100 million that AIPAC lost with. And imagine within 5 years, we'll probably have half the states.
But
you'll see.
But no, Palestine. How's that?
I promise you, we will have to liberate Palestine. We have to liberate America first.
You know what's my prediction, Ariel? Iran is going to nuke your asses.
Is that true, Ariel? You're going to get nuked?
Oh, and they're also going to kill your precious Palestinians. So how's that going to work?
That's okay. That's
look how quick.
I mean,
so
they're going to nuke
triggered.
Palestinians?
Dude got triggered.
It's okay, because as long as you guys go down, everybody in the diaspora is going to come back in. It'll be repopulated within hours. Don't worry.
So they're going to...
Guys, I have a question.
So they're going to nuke Palestinians? That's wild.
Yeah, bro. We got 7 million in Jordan right next door.
Hello. Hi, Doc. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Talk.
Yeah, hi. Just have a good question. So if anyone can answer me, that'll be great. So inside Israel, there is many people are atheists, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and most of these moved from somewhere to Palestine, right?
Right.
So I'm just wondering, what's the base, like, what's the background in their mind give them the right to move somewhere and have like a house, a privilege, everything. So what's the background? If they are atheists, they don't believe in any God in any form, how come they still believe God, some
It's
God,
based on race.
gave them
It's based
the right
it's based
to...
on race, brother.
When you win
What?
the war, you can make the rules. When you win the
I
war, you
said
can make the
I said
rules.
for
No,
some
that's not
You
how
Israelis.
it
fucking
works.
didn't win with the war. What
I
war?
said
Be nothing without
This is
America.
this is in 1948.
Yeah, I know. Hashem, how the Ariel, he's like, we won the war and now we run shit. That's not.
I know he's trolling.
That's not,
He's
yeah,
trolling. He got
that's not
nothing.
debating, bro. That's not debating at this point. That's
I know
something
he's
else.
trolling. He got nothing, and I can tell you this.
I
If
can't
you look
debate
into
you
the
unless
panels,
you're an equal in
just
the
shut up.
matter.
Just
You don't
shut up.
even live
Shut the
here.
fuck
You
up.
don't even live here.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. You're
Exactly.
so fucking annoying.
Thank
bro.
you.
We got
So,
enough
doctor,
اصبر
if
مولع مع هاشم.
yeah,
وين انت هاشم? Where are you from?
Baghdad.
بغداد. طلع مولع مع طبيعي بيجوا معصبين العراقيين زي الفلسطينيين.
W Iraq.
زي الفلسطينيين
Okay.
معصبين دايما.
Look, I'm not fighting. Believe me, I'm cool.
No,
but
I'm
you know,
saying
their narrative, it just... Look, their narrative just exploding my brain, man. Like they are like laughing at the world. They're laughing at the Americans people. They're laughing at everyone, and they do everything they want. Look at south of Syria. They took off like fucking thousands of hectares free. No one fucking give a shit. Like, look into the panels now. Like you'll realize what I mean. All these social media panels, like the one who promoting their narrative and trying to make their propaganda, right? Like they all have two things. Like either they are racist / rednecks, right? Like they have nothing to offer the people who like want to live normal.
Hashem,
So the whole world...
It's okay because I think you guys are getting rid of the last American soldiers in Iraq by the end of September. So they're on their last leg. Israel's on their last leg. The whole area is going to change on them.
Exactly.
I know. America didn't get what they wanted when they invaded. That's known now. Like there's no like any chance for America to stay anyway. If September or next year, whatever, right? Like, we all know that. Like when there is resistance, there is no place for them.
Absolutely.
Right.
Like you see in Algeria, like they took 132 years, right? What we are for them, like nothing, right? Like 132 years. Still, they kicked out the French.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah,
exactly.
The thing which is the American people, they don't realize, like they really don't get it. I have no idea how stupid is this. Like this is related to Aqidah. Right,
Yeah, they're waking up.
This
but
is
they're waking
related
up.
to the belief, right? So no, there is no way in any chance this can last forever. If you want to enslave these people, not gonna happen, because they believe they are slaves to Allah. That's it.
Yeah,
Period.
but Hashem, Americans are waking up every day. That I tell you.
I believe that, but it's just taking too long, man. The world is just ruined, man.
It is
because it just the whole world is ruined. 2 months ago, I was in Texas. Like one cup of coffee is like double the price.
Yep.
It's stupid, man. Like these people, like what makes you to wake up anymore?
Exactly.
Like literally, they are telling you, we are fucking making you a joke.
They are. بصراحة يعني they are. But let's see, because we're about to wrap this up. Maggie, did you want to add
Thank you,
anything
guys.
for,
Yeah, have a nice day.
You too, Habibi. Thank you so much for coming up. Maggie, if you guys want to add anything, Madman, Merciful.
Yeah, go ahead, Maggie, first.
If you guys, up to you guys, whatever.
No, go ahead. I was looking at something.
Yeah, the brother, he said that it's going slow in the US. Actually, it took the Israelis approximately 100 years since they started to move like the banking systems to the US and stuff. So what is happening, like happened in the last 3 years, is the destruction of the Jewish influence in the US that took them decades to build. So no, it's going actually in a fast pace, to be honest, and everyone's waking up. So inshallah, in the next couple of years, like the whole United States is going to flip on these Zios, and they're gonna take control back of the United States of
The
America.
youngsters will. The
Inshallah.
younger ones are waking up. The younger ones don't give a fuck about Palestine or Israel, by the way, but they're just waking up. To me, I'm fine with them. They can say F Palestine and F Israel, F Lebanon. As long as they don't support Israel, the Lebanese and Palestinians should be fine on their own.
It's 100%.
Yep, it's up. Merciful.
Well, Doctor, thank you for having me here, and sorry if I interrupt or anything.
No, you're good. You're good, brother. You're good.
I think my headset have a little bit of delay, so when people being quiet, I thought they
No,
are
you're
done.
good. You're good, brother. It
talking.
happens sometimes. Sometimes it happens. But mainly tonight. Oh, go ahead, Merciful.
Oh no, I just want to say thank you for having me,
Oh, you're
and you guys
welcome,
have a good night, and I will see you around soon. I did not to play what I send you.
I'm gonna after. Well, I promise you after. I'm gonna check it. But I did check your messages on Instagram. Well, I did.
I saw that.
It'll show that it's seen. I did check them actually when you first because I showed something from one of the posts you sent me, right? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Good night, American loyalty. So yeah, guys, we've been on for almost 3 hours, but mainly we had, the whole prompt was about if Israel recognizes international law. So like that dumbass that came up, you can you don't have to agree with every like UN resolution. You can criticize the ICJ. You can argue about jurisdiction, legal interpretation, security, and all those stuff. But you cannot reduce international law. It counts when I agree with it. So you can't, and this is what the pro-Israelis are doing, is they only agree with international law only when it's in their favor. Anything that is against them, they say they're either anti-Semitic, they're corrupt, they need to go, we need to wage war, we need to do this, because just like he said, he needs equal people to debate with. That's how superior he thinks is. Like, he did give me little D vibes on the panel, but that's not the point. I don't know what he's superior over, but that's fine. But go ahead, guys. Falco, Hanush.
It's never again for them only, not for anyone else.
Exactly.
Yeah, Israel doesn't.
Free Palestine.
Go ahead, Maggie.
They don't recognize They don't recognize empathy or humanity or just anything, dignity or respect or
it's scary.
Passion. Nothing. Like, they recognize none of that.
That is true.
Exactly.
And we have a saying that says, an Arabic saying that says, "Don't fear a man who fears God, and fear a man who doesn't fear God." Now, what it means is that even though I'm a man who fears God, so you would not fear me because you already know I'm not going to do things like that are violent or like, such crimes or like hurt you or hurt your family because I fear God. But the person that doesn't fear God, like the Israelis, the first thing they'll attack just to break your heart, your children, your mother, your father, your husband, they'll destroy your house, they'll wipe out. That's what they do because they don't fear God. Those people are scary because they don't comply with humanity. They're not part of human beings. They're not any normal human being will not even think of doing what the Israelis are doing to innocent people. I don't care if an Israeli woman or children was in front of me. I would never think of unaliving them. It's just disgusting to even think it's okay.
Yeah, like what we say. يكفيك في عدوك قلة دينه. It suffices you in your enemy the little of his
exactly
of his philosophy, of his religion. But what I wanted to say is the entity has shot themselves in the leg thanks to Milekovsky, aka Bibi.
Yeah,
because the whole scheme of victimization and to justify the land grab of Palestine and Habiba has went to ashes, because first of all, the boomer generation, and the World War II generation, which has been set up, is gone now. And this new generation, as you said, they doesn't care. It can say fuck Palestine, it can say F Israel,
which is fine.
It doesn't
for us,
matter
it's
because it's fine, because now the whole setup about the justification is gone, and they appear for what they've done. So they are fleeing forward. That's why they're deciding, and they are in a rush, because what they managed to do, the best project they managed to do, this Ben Gvir and Melikovsky, is to awaken the whole world, even the people who doubted, and even the people who were pro-Israeli, just because of the propaganda industry and Hollywood and despicing the Arabs are terrorists, it's gone. So they have managed to throw in the garbage like 80 years of Hollywood propaganda. And this is and they know it. And then they're purchasing TikTok. They're purchasing TikTok because they want to have an effect on the new generation. But the new generation, they are on the internet. They are not depending just on switching on the TV or going to the movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now everybody is looking for their own news, and they are in panic, because how can we doctor the news? How can we influence the masses? How can we win even the elections?
Absolutely, brother.
And this is what they have done.
Absolutely,
thank you, Melikovsky, motherfucker.
Thank you, Falco. Panucci said you had a request, and I think Maggie wanted to say something too before. Go ahead.
No, there's a request. There's a request in the request.
Oh no, we're about to wrap it up. Maggie, did you want to say anything? I believe you wanted to say something.
I don't know. Oh, I was going to say, did you guys hear that that Trump now is not letting people into the United States with visas and revoking visas if they say anything negative about Israel?
So did they implement it or not yet?
Yeah, he has expanded his visa screening and has taken immigration action against some foreign nationals over political speech related to Israel. There's not it's not like a law or anything yet, but everybody is loyal to him, so they're going to be doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Considers threatening or contrary to U.S. foreign policy interests. Yeah. Focus on antiseptic, support for age group, and other conduct. It considers threatening or contrary to U.S. foreign policy interests. That is crazy.
Oh wow. Just give it a few years. They're going to call this place the United States of Israel.
I think they're already doing that.
Yeah, I have to pack my shit and leave.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna pack my shit and leave.
Right, I know.
Go to fucking Iceland or something, or Netherlands.
Yeah, Iceland is
don't
the
come
best.
here.
Man.
Well,
I spent 15
Don't
years.
come here. It's happening here.
Yeah,
Go to Africa.
No, I just want to go
to the brother we talked
I
before.
want to
The
go
father.
to a place where it has a lot of nature, bro. Like you do everything in nature
go
and just leave the
I'll go to
fucking
Costa
world
Rica.
alone. Huh?
I'll go to Costa Rica.
Oh, Costa Rica would be nice. And it's really close too. It's beautiful. The food is it's a lot healthier than the food over here. It's a lot cheaper. You know what I'm saying?
El Salvador. The president is Palestinian.
El Salvador, yeah. But Costa
All right,
Rica,
Dr.
Costa
Knockout.
Rica is good.
Thank
though.
you for having me, brother.
Thank you
so much
guys.
for welcome.
And see you. And thank you, Madman Falco, Queen Maggie. We'll see you guys tomorrow, inshallah.
مشكورين والله مشكورين. تصبح على خير.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate all of you. Love all of you. Good night. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
Good night.
barakatuh.
So W chat for 115k likes.
W
Thank
chat
you,
for
Benja.
115.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Maggie.
Falco.
Only 115k. Block
Well,
the chat.
that's better than.
No, block them. Block them. No, I'm just playing. You got W chat, guys. I'm just fucking with you guys. W chat. Yalla salam.
When are you gonna shave your beard again?
Should I?
Nah.
No, I'm not. Like right now, what I do is I trim it shwaya from the sides, and I keep it shwaya. I don't want to grow it too much. It's just too fucking hot, bro. It's too hot.
Yeah, I grow it. I grow it too much, and because I'm in the countryside, I look like a redneck. But it's it's good.
That means that your ancestors are from Europeans. They're not from the Middle East. على كل تذكر خالص.
لا عبدك. يلا سلام.
يلا سلام.
Salam.
Salam. Motherfucking